We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mace, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't.
President-elect Trump is vowing to impose 100% tariffs on BRICS nations unless they commit to not developing a new currency. Trump made the declaration in a Truth Social post Saturday, saying, quote, there is no chance that the BRICS will replace the U.S. dollar in international trade, and any country that tries should wave goodbye to America. BRICS is a group comprised of 9 countries with emerging economies. They initially included Russia, China, India, Brazil, and South Africa. But earlier this year, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Arab Emirates formally joined the group. CBS News Money Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joins us now for more. Kelly, what effects would 100% tariffs on these nations have on consumers?
So look, if they were actually implemented, prices would likely go up because companies importing goods from China, from Brazil, from those countries, they would have to pay a 100% tax on that. And then what would they do? They would likely pass that on to us. Maybe not the full amount, but likely a lot of that. And so the other thing to think about is we are already hearing, oh, we were thinking about a 10% tariff on China previously. There are already tariffs on China that exist right now. A lot of companies are thinking, well, where can I move my manufacturing? India is a good option. Indonesia, which has applied for membership to the BRICS bloc, is a good option. So now companies would also be thinking, okay, well, I can't do it in China. I can't do it over there. They might move manufacturing here, which would help with jobs, but also increase labor costs. But I said that's if it's implemented, right?
Okay.
This could also be a negotiating tactic.
Why is Trump pushing for this commitment for them to not develop their own currency?
So the U.S. dollar is the world's reserve currency. The vast majority of transactions when one company from one country and one company from another transact, they happen in the U.S. dollar. Okay. Money is power. And so if you were to have these other countries put together an alternative currency, some of that power could go away. That could be bad because it would make it harder for us to pay off our debts, and it would also impact our influence on the world stage. I will give you one really impactful example. When Western nations impose economic sanctions on, let's say, Russia at the beginning of the Ukraine war, that really choked them financially. If Russia was able to transact with other countries in a different currency, the bite of those sanctions go away.
So you sort of explained some of the motivations why the BRICS nations and the BRICS bloc would want to have their own currency. Are there any other reasons that you mentioned other than obviously money is power and it would remove the sting of sanctions?
So this gives them an opportunity to be less reliant on the United States. And of course, China, India, some of these developing economic superpowers want to have that more power than they do right now. So, but the sanctions one is a very big one because the R in BRICS is Russia, and they hold a lot of influence on that bloc.
Kelly O'Grady, always appreciate you. Thank you.
That is, if you can watch development. Recently, Mr. Trump has not yet reached his White House to his because many guests may not know that our White House is near us, where the government works, good decisions are made there, and different decisions are made there in Washington. So, he has already stated that if the BRICS states use or do not use the dollar, then he will introduce 100% duty against all these states. And this perhaps is one such threat to the state in general. Americans have had a nightmare about specific banks. We will banks punish companies in this way, in order to state in the forehead that states will be punished and all products will be taxed 100%. One for a newly elected president. We all know that Americans are very sensitive to this topic because America's strength is in the dollar, of course, because investing money in dollars, if there is no dollar with its positions, will only fail. The American economy, with its huge debt, with the fact that, as it were, the dollar brings huge profits to banks and so on. Is that what you think of the new president's move? Won't what you said finally undermine confidence in the United States, in its policies, in its financial system? Will find the BRICS countries and other states even faster to flee from the dollar and get rid of this system?
First of all, I agree with you about the use of the dollar as the world currency. Brings. The United States has a lot of unearned money. According to our experts, somewhere in the last 10 years, they received approximately $10 trillion just like that from heaven for the facts of use. The dollar as the world's reserve currency, well, it's on bets, on placements in their banks there and so on. 10 trillion is decent. Very much it means that they consume more than they produce. This is a very important thing. That is, in fact, the United States, at the expense of the dollar, continues to exploit other economies of the world in its favor. Few people think about it, but it is a fact. And on that part, I agree with you. It's one now too. You said that. The son of President-elect Trump has threatened that those who do not use the dollar, he will impose sanctions against them there and increase tariffs. As far as I know, he didn't say that. I understand that everything that has to do with the United States causes a certain reaction in us. As far as I could see, however, I had no time to particularly look at what was happening somewhere beyond the hill, but nevertheless, I paid attention to it. He said that if someone forbids the use of the dollar and restricts it, he will react accordingly. It's not the same thing. It is one thing to prohibit the use of the dollar and another thing to another. Don't use it, you know? These are different things completely, that's why. 2 to 3. After all, the newly elected president has not been in the same position for 4 years. During this time, changes have occurred in the economy, in the world, and in the American economy. His political opponents have done a lot to undermine the dollar as the world reserve currency. And first of all, they did it with their own hands, using the dollar as an instrument of political and maybe even armed struggle in order to cause damage to other countries which are still in power in the Soviet Union, but exist as their enemy. We have never considered them. They suddenly decided that we adversaries began to impose restrictions. And taking into account the fact that the share of SA in the world economy is decreasing, and therefore the influence of the dollar on world economic processes is also decreasing, processes associated with the use of other instruments naturally occur. For example, on Bitcoin, who can ban it completely? No one AA. The use of other electronic means of settlement, who can ban anyone? Because these are new technologies, and whatever happens with the dollar, These tools will evolve one way or another because everyone will strive to. Reducing costs and enhancing reliability is an unavoidable process that must be navigated. Lead 10 has nothing to do with it at all, but if there is a further continuation. Reducing the use of the dollar in the world and with their own hands. They will, of course, undermine the basis of their economic power. That's pretty obvious. I completely agree with you here. Ultimately, here we are at last. We never declined the dollar. Did we reject it? No. We refused its usage. Yet we refused it, and they acknowledge they struggled and confronted the inherent issues of the dollar itself. Now it's crucial to contemplate our next steps. All of this stems from a confidence built through exclusion. This is equally unacceptable in the economic realm. Understanding the world's ongoing processes is vital, and it is upon this understanding that we must structure our policies, even internationally. Observe the natural occurrences in various nations. Countries, even unwavering allies of the United States, are decreasing their gold and foreign exchange reserves in dollars and euros. It's noteworthy that this reduction has spanned the last decade. The reduction was approximately 13%. This is a significant amount. This phenomenon transpires naturally. And no one, he can't reverse these processes, particularly using sanctions and coercive approaches that are detrimental to the economy and those who initially accept it, creating widespread and long-term consequences.
Thank you very much for a new conversation with him. Our regiment will tell the project so he didn't wave.
A person who has advice and recommendations is activated.
I didn't need it, okay.
U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has warned BRICS member countries over attempts to undercut the U.S. dollar. Trump threatened to impose a 100% tariff on the BRICS group nations if they did not commit to not creating a new currency or supporting another currency that will replace the United States dollar. The statement comes after a BRICS summit held last month in Kazan, Russia, where the countries discussed boosting non-dollar transactions and strengthening local currencies. Trump issued the 100% tariff warning in his latest post on social media platform Truth Social, adding that if BRICS do not make the commitment, they should expect to say goodbye to selling into the wonderful U.S. economy. Trump has vowed to pursue a protectionist agenda, threatening hefty tariffs on neighbors and rivals. Trump said there was no chance that BRICS will replace the U.S. dollar in international trade, adding that any country that tries should wave goodbye to America. He further said they can go find another.
You can okay.
Holy Spirit,
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate,
Hey.
activate, let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit, activate.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
What's up, everybody? I'm so sorry. I'm in the morning. This is the next day. So this is a next day. Let me fix this stuff. Broadcast. But I had to come on here because I want to talk about this BRICS crap. So hold on, y'all. I gotta fix these lights because I didn't get to do it. So hold on, y'all. Oh, I appreciate y'all for popping in here. I really do. Let me see. Who am I looking at? Let me. First of all, before I get on here, I'm gonna play my little PSA so we can get that out the way, and then I'm gonna call out my little peoples that's in here. Hi, peoples in the cut. And I'm gonna call y'all out, and then we're gonna get it on. And whoever joins us will join us. I don't expect a lot of people joining us tonight because this is not tonight anymore. Okay. All right, y'all. So hold on. Let me play my little PSA real quick. I'm getting everything out the way. That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna put some pimping in it. So here we go.
Wanna blow some up? Huh? Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing along. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Blow everybody up.
Yeah, blow everybody up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
You heard what she said. All right, how y'all doing this? I don't know what to say. This grand rising. How y'all doing? What's up? Okay, now I'm gonna start from the top because I'm gonna start early. I'm just gonna read y'all off, and then we're gonna get on to this because I don't know what the heck is going on around here today. But wait a minute, I gotta get the light bright right. So y'all greet each other, say hey to each other. Now I know some of y'all was all in here till 6 in the morning. We was in here till 6 in the morning, and we all started yawning. Yes, we did. We started yawning. So here we go. Let me see. We got, what's up, my TN Ridge? I love you, boo-boo. Dana in the house. Dana, don't you try to hang out in this morning. I love you, girl. I love you for being here, baby. Synovio, what's up, Synovio? What's up, my Synovio? Okay, I got my Dana, I got my TN. Let's see who else. Let's keep it going. Hey, what's up, Otis Moore? I never seen you here, and if I did, I done forgot you because you ain't been here in a long time. So welcome, Otis. Welcome, boo. There come out William. What's up, William? Well, let me know if you want to come up here with me because I don't see Tara tonight. I don't know. Tara might be still asleep because we stayed up till like 6:30 in the morning last night. So Tara might not be around. I don't know. I didn't call him. I should have called him, but I didn't. Okay. Yeah, Dana told y'all to hit the fucking button. Okay. Now y'all gonna get them t-shirts too, to hit the fucking button t-shirts too. But I got a bunch of t-shirts that's coming, you guys. So I know I said it before, but now I really got a supplier. We about to get these out. I don't like being light bright. So I don't know what's going on with this light. So hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. I think I'm colorful now. What's up, Ro? Hey, Ro. Where the heck have you been at, Ro? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays, Ro. Subster, where you been at? Hey, y'all. Love y'all. You said Putin said from heaven. I don't know if we think he's gone or what. I don't know. Now, let me see. Native Poppy back in the house. What's up, Native? Native, I slept all day and I'm up. Eyes are up, Native. Mike Gohagen, where the hell have you been at? Okay, we ain't seen you in a month of Sundays either. Where you done been at? Okay? You tried it too, Mike. Mike, you better tell me where you been at. Now, let me see. I didn't go about Tar. I was like, I just got finished talking about Tar. You tried it. Wait a minute, y'all. I got to get this light straight because this light is like freaking me out. And I'm like, I can't be over here light bright. So hold up. I gotta drop the thing because my brother gotta be up here with me because we gonna finish off from last night because I got some shit that I got to talk about and get off my chest. Tar, you ain't sleepy, are you? If you sleepy, go to sleep. This is the link for my brother Tar. Or my brother William too, if he wants to come up, because I just love my brother William. Okay, so Tar, there's the link. I did it early. Did you get it, or did I drop it? I don't even give a damn. Okay, so let me see. Will said I fell asleep 20 minutes after tuning in last. Hey, William, you talking about something? You fell asleep 20 minutes. Do you know we was up till 6:30 in the morning? 6:30, William. All right, we not playing them games, okay? All right, there go my brother. Let me get him on the stage early because we ain't going to be in here all night tonight. All night long. All night. No. Tar, I was going back, sitting in the bed, looking at that video. I'm like, how the did we? Hold on. Let me make sure my speaker on because I don't even know. Can you hear me, Tar?
Yeah, I hear you.
So I was in here sitting in the bed listening to, look, got my new PJ, got some more new PJs on. I was sitting in the bed this morning like, listen, we got on topics that I didn't even know. I'm like, what the is we talking about? We done went to relationships. We done went to all kinds of shit. I'm like, we was at aliens, relationships, everything. We went all over the world. So I was like, damn, I'm looking at him like, did we go? We went through all this shit. I don't even know what the fuck.
Hey, you had them brown bottle stuff.
Hey, it's funny because you ain't supposed to drink in the morning, but I don't drink no other time till I come on here.
Whatever works.
I come on here and that's when I get to drinking.
You didn't hear my mom. She sat next to me, right?
I did because guess what? Wes was like, who is that just sat next to him? And I said, I don't know. He said, it looks like a little child. I said, no, it's not a little child. I didn't know who it was, but I did see her till I say, hey, Mama Tarbarian, I don't be wanting to make your son be wayward and cussing.
She was laughing. She was like,
he be trying.
Yeah. She was like, is that the one you was talking about? I was like,
I gotta meet her. I'm like, I don't want to make, because I was listening to you and I'm telling Wes, I'm like, Tar didn't never used to be on here cussing. I think I'm a bad influence on Char.
No.
He said, no, it's got to have been in him. Okay?
I was about to say that. It's been in there.
It's got to have been in him. I said, no, babe. I think I was a bad influence because Tar don't be cussing like that. He don't be doing. And I said, and then I'm starting to tone it down. And Tar was in there talking some, you enchilada eating motherfucker. And then Wes was like, don't he know we eat enchiladas? He said, because he's the enchilada king now. He said, I said, baby, I told him we eat enchiladas. We good.
That wasn't towards you guys. That was not towards you.
Listen, when you taste his enchiladas, there are a big difference between the other enchiladas.
I bet.
Because I don't like Mexican food, period. Unless my tacos and my enchiladas will put everybody's, I'm not even lying. If I say so myself.
Right.
My enchiladas and my tacos will make they tacos. I went out of town and went somewhere where they said they some good tacos. It was only some bland ass lettuce with some freaking nasty. And then I got bubble guts. And then I was like, I will never eat any place at a Mexican restaurant again. I don't give it. I'm not talking about Mexican people. I love y'all. But I know.
Yeah, we love y'all.
I know how to make Mexican shit because I am a Mexicano. Everything originated over this bitch. So I already know what to do.
Y'all family.
Sorry. So anyway, I didn't mean to get off on kilter before we got here. But I had to bring you up real quick because I was like, hey, Oh no, I'm sorry, William. Let me get you your wrench, boo-boo. William, I can't do it while we on live right now, but I promise you, the next time you pop in here, you're gonna have your wrench. You understand? Overstand that. Okay, baby? And you know I love you. William, you want to come up? You can come up, boo. So anyway, look, Tar, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about Trump threatening BRICS. Did you hear about that, Tar?
Yeah, I peeped some of the your intro.
Okay, so you saw the intro, but you didn't hear about it prior to that.
Nah, I didn't hear him, really.
You didn't hear Truth Social on his post where he said what they told you he said?
No, I don't go on Truth Social. I go on Telegram.
You don't? Listen, even if I don't go on it, but I get on a Twitter, whatever that shit is, on the Twitter, because I don't even go. I got people on. I got a little people that's following me now, but I don't even be on Twitter or Twitter or X or what. I don't know what they call it. But the point being is, go on, at least get on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get on Truth. Sign up for Truth Social. Because I did sign up for Truth Social, and so I do get a little excerpts when Trump is talking and shit. But even if he doesn't do it on Truth Social, he does it on X.
Right.
Okay. So he did say, and this is why I brought this up today. Because last night, what was we talking about?
We talked about a lot of stuff last night.
Last night you was talking about they're not going to get rid of the dollar. I mean, no, I said it now. You said, they're getting rid of the dollar because BRICS. And I was telling you, they're not getting rid of the dollar. And Trump, you was like, he can't stop them. And I'm like, yeah, he can stop them. Now, go rewind the tape and you'll see. And
yeah. I know I said that.
Let me finish my thought and then I'm going to let you take over.
Okay.
He can stop them. And see, that's why they didn't want somebody else in there other than Joe and Obama and them. Because Obama and Joe was down with the get down. Okay? They was trying to dismantle the dollar in this whole country. So Trump is telling them like, hell to the no. The dollar, just like Putin said in his speech in my intro, the dollar is attached to America's strength. Okay? That's why they took our gold and shit. And guess what else is attached to? Them motherfuckers, Federal Reserve motherfuckers. So what I don't enter and understand is, if Trump has dismantled them motherfuckers, why are you holding on to the dollar? Why are you doing that? Why are you not bringing back the gold as the backing of the shit? So listen to me though. I'm one that has, where are you, common sense? Why can't we find you?
You're on track, Steph.
Why have you gone away? Now listen, I'm the one, but I'm just one of few. So I have common sense where I'm talking about, guess what? I'm thinking this way, but other people are thinking this way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not going to get rid of the fucking dollar. You're not getting rid of the dollar because that's America's strength. And that's exactly what Putin has said. So Trump is over here telling everybody, nobody's getting rid of the dollar. But you were the one, sir, that we said had dismantled the freaking Federal Reserve. So if you dismantle, I'm just listening.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, I need y'all to hear me. And it's hypothetically speaking, but it is facts. If you are saying we're supposed to get rid of the Federal Reserve, who made the dollar the way that the dollar is, by way of them putting up this fake ass system and this fraudulent Ponzi scheme bank system that they put up, that they've been just fucking us over. But Trump was supposedly the one that already dismantled them. Why are you holding on to the dollar, sir? Why is the dollar still a factor? No, the BRICS got it right. BRICS wants to back it back, gold and other fine metals and whatever the fuck they're supposed to do. Why the fuck are you? This is a question, you guys. Why the fuck are you holding on to the dollar and threatening them that they better keep the dollar as the standard when you, sir, were the one that supposedly, well, one of you, because it's like four of them his motherfucking asses. One of your clones said that you're not supposed to be holding on to that and that we don't want that shit. Now go ahead, Tor.
Okay, so if you remember, he tried to get that Federal Reserve guy to resign, right?
Tor, go back again because I didn't hear you was delayed.
You remember they tried to get that Federal Reserve guy to resign, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I don't have to. That's because he's not part of this government. That was done by contract, right? So he did get rid of. Okay, so I misspoke last night because I thought about it when I was watching your thing. So you're gonna have two different dollars. You're gonna have the Federal Reserve dollar, and you're gonna have a Treasury dollar. They're gonna phase out the federal and bring in the Treasury dollar, which is gonna be backed by gold and silver. So you guys are gonna see, if you guys haven't started yet, start getting your gold and silver as much as you can right now. It's gonna explode. They've been devaluing silver for the longest time. Silver is gonna skyrocket.
Check it out. Silver has already skyrocketed. And
right.
Let me tell y'all something, because I saw somebody say something. Let me see. About the gold and silver and shit, bringing it back. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why they can't do that. And Tar, I want you to listen to me my logic behind this. Let me tell you why they can't bring back gold and give gold back to the people that they took it from. Because when they came over here, they made our ancestors turn in all their gold for that fake ass money. It was a whole bunch of indigenous people over this bitch, ancestors, that is owed that gold. The same way over in Haiti, there is a bunch of motherfuckers that they got gold in vault where they say they do. Well, we don't know what the fuck you did with the gold. But just like in Haiti, over here in America, this gold belongs to my ancestors. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, okay?
Hold on 1 second.
This gold is belonging to the indigenous people. So while they're over here talking about we're bringing the gold back, stop it. Y'all tried it. They cannot bring gold back like they acting like they can. Now, when they went over to Iraq, Iran and shit, they were taking the gold there too. That's why they went over there, to get the gold. So I don't know how many of the military is in here that went over to Iraq and wherever else y'all was fighting. Y'all know good and damn well they was over there taking the gold. Now that's facts. Now, TN, you say already buying, brother. Yeah, you can buy it, but look, we shouldn't have to buy it though. We shouldn't have to buy it. But the silver is skyrocketing over. Look, me for one, I never liked gold anyway, even though I don't know why everybody fascinated by gold. Although you can look back of me, Tar, and you see the pillows and shit is gold. Listen, I never liked gold. I always liked silver. That's why you see me silver hoops, silver whatever, silver rings. You don't see me with no gold on. But I'm telling you, the gold belongs to my people. And just like over in Haiti, they have so much gold that belongs to Haiti that is ridiculous. Okay. Now y'all be talking about Haiti's a poor. Oh, that's what did Trump say? The fucking shithole countries and shit. No, it wasn't a shithole country till they stole their gold and they did what they did. Then they told Haiti they were storing the gold for them, just like they told my ancestors they were storing the gold for them. Oh, trade in your gold for these notes because we're going to put these notes are going to back your gold. When in actuality, your gold is supposed to back the fucking anything else. And our ancestors fell for that bullshit. Why? I can't tell you. And I'm talking to them now to figure out, like, ancestors, what the fuck? Okay. But that being said, the gold that they do have, it does not belong to them. None of it. None of it belongs to them. And if they still have it, because remember, what did they tell you during the Iraqi war and all that shit? They went somewhere and trillions got missing. Y'all keep thinking trillions of dollars got. Dollars don't mean shit. Fiat is not shit. It wasn't in fiat. Now, I don't know what y'all think that they went over there and they found a vault full of dollars and shit. No. They found vaults and shit full of gold and fucking other priceless shit that they took. Okay? The trillions of dollars was not trillions in money. It was not money. Money as far as you think it was money. It wasn't. They went over to Iraq. They did that war and shit because there was different, and not even just gold. There were fucking ancient artifacts, and there was ancient scribes and shit that they went over there to get from out of Iraq. So that's what that war was about. I don't know how many of y'all went over there to fight, but y'all better know what y'all was over there going to go fight for. And stop talking about it was about money. It had no money over that bitch. It was you digging up shit, and they even showed you pictures with motherfucking soldiers over here with the gold and all the other shit. Are y'all serious? Cut it out.
Now,
then they came back here. Oh, it's trillions of dollars. Missing. No, it wasn't. It was a whole lot of precious metals and a whole lot of fucking shit that you can use, minerals and shit. It wasn't no motherfucking fiat currency papers. They don't give a fuck about that. They burning that shit over in Ukraine right now. You understand? They got some. What did they do with the paper money, Tar, when Venezuelan president and shit got out, when their economy went whack? Did you not see them burning motherfucking money in barrels and shit? Just burning it to keep warm. They was burning shit. Because that paper fiat shit that's a contract. Fiat money is a contract. It's nothing. It means nothing. Unless you the only one place value on it. It has no value unless you say it has value. Now go ahead, Tor.
Okay, you guys. This right here is your gold. See that?
Back, Tar. Bag, right there.
See that?
Now put it a little bit up, but don't put it straight up. There you go. We see it.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
You can't read it. I'm not going to expose everything.
That says United States of America Department of you moved it. But
so it's okay. It says, I certify that the document hereunto annexed is under the seal of the states of South Carolina, where I was born, and that such seals are entitled to full faith and credit. For the contents of the annexed document, the department assumes no responsibility. This certificate is not valid if it is removed or altered in any way. So you guys, this is what you call an authenticated birth certificate, right? With the Secretary of State.
Right.
Right. So you get it at the local level. So this is at the local level, which is where you were born. Right. And then you have the actual birth certificate on the back. Now, I'm gonna go kind of in order from what you were saying, Steph. So as far as our ancestors, right? This is what I've heard. So meaning I can't really confirm, but I've heard from multiple sources that the Philippines, Saudi Arabia, Russia, and somebody else, they have our trust. They're holding our stuff in trust. So when all this stuff went down, you guys, when the great takeover took place, our ancestors were smart and they put the stuff in trust. So the key to surviving today is in the trust, basically. Right? Go ahead. You got something to say, Steph?
Oh no. I'm waving at them. You
Okay.
Tar. Go ahead.
So
hey Tar, you know I will interrupt if I go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So I've read that during World War II, I want to say Japan with Hirohito, he put his gold into the Philippines. And these people over here got a hold of the Philippines because we have a big presence in the Philippines. And what they did was they changed the certificate numbers on the gold and the paperwork. So when they asked for it back, they were like, the numbers don't match up. So they stole that gold. Right? That's tight. I like that. That's dope.
Remember last night when I was in here like, I'm cold, I'm putting on my stuff.
Right.
I went to the store today. I said, give me a black Furby. He just said, go ahead, Tar.
So fast forward to today, you guys, and it's even in the Bible that you're supposed to have a worldwide reset. You're supposed to have a global reset. Everybody has to go back to the same level playing field, right? So when it comes to the Federal Reserve, I'm just going off of what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, what I'm reading. I'm just from my analytics and what I'm hearing other people say. When they're going to crash that treasury dollar, that new treasury, they're going to crash the Federal Reserve dollar because, like Steph said, it doesn't hold any value. It's fiat. It's fake. That was implemented by the people from, let's say, the democracy that brought that stuff in here, and they did a contract with the Federal Reserve, which is supposedly owned by Rothschilds and those guys. So when they asked that one guy to resign, he said, I don't have to because it's by contract. He's not a part of this said government, which is the Republican form of government. So what's supposedly happened back in the shadows is Nasara Jusara. So Nasara is the National Reformation Act where everybody's supposed to have a debt jubilee, everything gets wiped clean. We weren't supposed to be a part of Jusara because we're not worried about Jusara. That's their thing. We're worried about Nasara. Whatever they want to do, they go ahead and do it. Now, with the BRICS coming out, they want to make sure, and I agree with Trump on this, because if we're going to switch to the treasury dollar, you can't just wipe us out. You can't keep us out of the trading, or else if you try to bring your stuff in here, we're going to tax the living crap out of you. We're going to put heavy tariffs on you, which is basically like sanctions. Right. So what else I think they're trying to do is for us to depend on ourselves. So we don't want to buy everybody's stuff. We want them to buy our stuff, which is another reason I could see why he wants them to stay with the dollar. My mistake last night was I should have said the difference between the $2. So you're going to have the Federal Reserve dollar and the Treasury dollar. I think they're going to get rid of the Federal Reserve dollar because we won't have that contract with them anymore. So we'll be self-sufficient, being gold back and silver back oil backed, everything resource backed. So that's where Nasara and Jasara comes in. So you're going to have countries like Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is probably going to be the richest damn country on this planet.
But you know what? Let me interrupt you. It shouldn't be, because the way that America gives away shit, and America has the most, because this is Atlantis. It has the best resources, everything over here. Everything is over here. So there should be no richer country, no nothing.
Right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
However,
nothing that is more richer than over here, which is why when you talking about gosh darn Africa and all that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Fucking deserted land, but what they did was back in the day, the animals that's over there don't even belong over there. They belong over here. The shit that they put over there does not belong over there. They terraformed that motherfucking land to make you think that it was the motherland. It is not. Okay? It is not.
You guys,
Africans, let me let y'all in on a clue. You motherfuckers don't even belong down on this planet. You came down here to help us, and they did. They're our cousins, and they came down here to help us. But a lot of y'all turned against us. Is what you did. But you came down here for Sirius B, planet Sirius B. Y'all came down here to help us. Y'all don't even belong down here. So when they try to act like the Atlanteans, which is us, belong somewhere in Africa, yeah, we do. But guess what? Because we belong on this whole motherfucking realm. The whole realm. Okay, not an earth. It's a realm we belong on. But our cousins are the Africans. And so when you bring them up talking about some, they was supposed to, no. That motherland is not over there. The oil is not over there. All the bullshit is on the whole realm, but it's definitely, why did they come over here? Why would they come over in this specific territory and try to take over? Why did their ships from the sky and the sea land over this motherfucker and try to take over this land and sea? Why do they call it the land of milk and honey? What is the milk? What is the honey?
The resource.
I better figure that out, honeys.
And the Garden of Eden supposedly was over here, you guys. Right? So let's go there right quick. Let's go there right quick. So if you know land masses were together and you're calling that Africa, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? This is another section of so-called Africa. And Africa is not even the real word. It's a code word. It's not even a real word.
This is Turtle Island.
This is Turtle Island. This is a Mexum. This is Turtle Island. This is a Mexum. This is Land of the Frogs, Land of the Snakes.
Well, the reason they called it Turtle Island is because of how long the turtles have been here. That's why in Hawaii, you better not fuck with no turtles. You better not even go.
You better not touch no damn turtles on this mug.
Not fucking touch them. You know why? And I got a video I'm gonna show. It's up on my Facebook because it was years ago. It was in 2015. I had bought a new dining room
house
outside, a little patio table. It was a big ass glass patio table. We were unloading it in the rain, and I came out, and there was a freaking copper turtle, little baby, this little. I'm gonna put it up because it's on my Facebook because everybody was like, "Oh my god!" He crawled up on the bubble plastic on the table, and I'm like looking at. He was raining. I was like, "What is this? I love a turtle!" And so I picked her up. I named her Copper, and I picked her up, and I had a fish tank that he had killed my fish, my raw fish. Her name was Raw. So I put her in the tank. It's a story going on here. Hold on, y'all.
Zin.
So I put my turtle into the fish tank to her, And I had, the fish tank had all the bells and whistles in it. And I gave her some kale to eat on and stuff. But she was looking so sad. I'm gonna put the pictures up on the community section. And within a day, I was like, no, she want to leave. She don't want to be here. So it started raining again. And she was like so tiny, but she was like, actually really copper colored. So I took her out and I put her down. And he was like, well, I think she came from the neighbors, but they had some Rottweilers back there, some pit bulls. And I said, well, I'm going to just put her out here because she wants to get out. I put her out. She crawled right under their fence, so she must have came from where their fence was. And I never saw her again. And I was like, I wanted Copper to come back so bad. But turtles are the longest living motherfuckers on this earth. Okay? They are. You cannot fucking fuck with no turtles. So you touch them, you poach them, you do anything. So, turtles are sacred. Just put it like that. Go ahead, Tar.
Yeah, when I was stationed in California, if you hit, this was in '96, if you hit a turtle, that was $50,000. That was in '96. I can imagine what it is now. So, and then you're in the middle of the fucking desert. You just ride through the desert and you see one of them. You better stop. You better stop.
You better not fuck with them. Zen, you going to the work? Zen, let me tell you something, girl. My crypto is going up and up and up. I'm gonna have to make my crypto go up a little bit more so I can get you out of the work. I don't want you going to the work. Tar don't want you going to the work. Okay? I don't want you going to the work no more, girl. Now, if you want to go to the work, we're not gonna stop you. But we love you, girl. We can't have you going to the work like this. Okay? Zen, I need you here. I need you. Come on the panel. Zen, you at the work. Can you pop on the panel for a minute so we can see your gorgeous face? We don't want you going to the Zen. You know you one of my girls. So you like family. I told you my soul family. I felt it from the time I even talked to you. Tar, you don't know. When I first talked to Zen, she popped up and she was saying some stuff. And I was like, Zen Alley Cat. And my spirit said, that's your girl. That's your girl. And I was like, that's my girl. And I've been telling her that ever since, like, I don't give a damn what you talk. You is my girl. She's my girl. So Zen, I promise you, listen, this is my 8th year. Now I'm going to start doing it. Tar, I did not forget about your chart. I'm going to get it. And on top of that, before I do your chart, I'm going to give you this year what your year is right now for you to be working. I was talking to Mr. Fuckery about it today because he's at a 3 creativity year. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm in an 8th year. And see, this whole year for the whole collective was an 8. I'm at an abundance year, which is an 8. This year will be my 8th year. 2025 will be me at an 8th year. So I'm going to figure out what your year is and your other stuff, and I'm going to get it. But like I was telling, like my Zenny Zen, y'all, Zen, she already knows she is. I'm going to get, girl, you ain't going to the work. You won't stop going to the work. Okay? We don't want you at the work. If you want to go to the work, I'm not going to stop you from going to the work. But ask yourself, do you really want to go to the work when you don't want to go to the work? What is you going to the work for? That being said, I want to go to the wedding.
What?
I want to be the matron of honor and the caterer and the decorative. Look, my baby bought me this, y'all. Look. Tar, you know I was freezing last night.
I thought you got hot.
PJs, my other PJs, and I was like over here like, and I kept putting that thin ass damn shot on, and I said, baby, I need a Furby. And he went and he look at this. Look, Tar.
That's nice. I like that. I like that.
This motherfucker warmed in a motherfucker.
I bet.
I could stay up all morning with this. Look, baby, just like this, like, woo, it's so warm. But anyway, back to my Zen. I don't want you going to the work, girl. She said, aha, ooh, what's mine? Listen, I got a hookup for you and Tar. Okay, now I'm gonna need for you, Zen, to stop working so much so I can hook a sister up. Okay? And I'm gonna tell Tar, I'm gonna have to vet him out a little bit more. I'm gonna have to vet Tar out a little bit more. Oh, wait a minute, somebody gave me a cash out. Let me see. Oh, that's my Eric. What's up, my little Eric? I love him. That's my little Eric. I love you, baby. What's up, Eric? What's up, honey? He always give me a cash app. I love him. Chaos, what's up, boo? Even though Chaos used to give me cash apps, and I have not seen one from him in a month of Sundays. I'm calling you out, Chaos. Goodbye. Now, let's see. You doing good, Eric? You're so good. I love you, baby. Zen. Hey, Zen, you said I don't even much know why I go. I know, baby, because but we gonna rectify that situation. Me and Tar. We is. And we Tar.
Yeah, I guess.
You see? Now, we talked about this last night. Now, I'm gonna tell you why. See, you should have just said, yeah, not I guess. Okay, that's why you ain't gonna get this beautiful woman. She said, yes. That's a definitive yes. You don't be saying, I guess, yes, trying to be funny. Cut it out. You tried it. Now, I done told them, Zen, they don't know how to act. I've been over here giving relationship advice, and these nigglets and wiglets don't know how to act. Okay? I'm not gonna be giving y'all no advice that you're not taking anymore. What's up, Darth Kitty? What's up, baby? What's up? She said, good evening, Steph, Tar, and everyone. What's up, baby? Tar done got hot. He must have heat.
Yeah, it's hot in the motherfucking.
Look, I turned my heat off and because I got this.
Yeah.
Zen say, but I work in my new MP job. Zen, you like my daughter. I told you, my daughter Kayla, that little girl will not quit. Okay? She will work, and she gets all kinds of degrees. If I name every degree in bachelor and bachelorette that she got, y'all be like, well, what is she? She will not stop. So I understand, baby. I understand. But I'm going to tell you, wait until my Bonk and my Shiba Inu and my XRP and my XR, everything's going up, though.
Yeah,
And
I'm looking at it right now.
Job. You been looking, Tar?
I'm looking at it right now.
Tar, if you looking at Coinbase, you see now all my shit going up because I made some good investments. I'm just saying that shit is moving. And I don't know what Shiba doing, but it's moving. And I don't know what Bonk. I did a Bonk, and somebody told me to do that. I didn't even know.
I'm trying to find the
XLM, Cardano, and what else I got? Hedera. I got VeChain. I got a whole bunch of other.
Try to find the Trump one.
The who?
Try to find Trump. Is Trump Inu? INU? Trump something.
Hey, look at Zen. Zen said my XRP doing well too. Hey, Zen, it was funny because I was supposed to get an XRP, but I got into it very late because when they was going through that lawsuit and shit. But I did manage to get my hands on some. before it went up to $2.76. Then it went down to 253. And I've been following it, girl. Yeah, I have.
I'm gonna tell you.
See, Zen Rich.
I only put.
Hey, Zen, did you get in real early when you had like about 1 million coins? Did you get
I wish I did.
Did you get in early, Zen? Because if Zen got in early, Tar, you done messed up. Talking about something. I think. No, you should not think. Stop thinking.
Hey, y'all. I
Zen said, yep. You go, girl. See, you fucked up, Tar. You should have.
What I do? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you got some, y'all. You got more. Hey, you got more than I got. Okay. Now, hey, Z, you got the Stellar? Now, I did get on the Stellar real early.
Did I get Stellar?
I got the XLM early. But look, Tar, when I said what I said, I'm trying to, don't make me go back to last night. Now, I just said, now, you know, like, Tar, it is doing this. You talk, I guess. Like you trying to be macho man. No, we're not doing Trump over here. We're not doing the Trump dance over this bitch. Cut it out. You should have said, yeah, I got Zen back. Let me tell you, Zen said, hell yeah. Now look, Zen, I did not get the XDC, but I got the XYO. I'm in the XYO.
Yeah, I got all kinds of shit.
I got the XYO, and I used to have the XDC, but I don't know what made me get out of that. I took my XDC and converted it to Algoram. And then I got the Cordon. Oh, we talking too much. Let me shut up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bye, Zen, boo-boo. Zen say, bye, y'all. She said she got to go. Bye, baby. I'll see you later, honey. See, Tara, you about to fuck up. I done told you.
I'm not gonna fuck up.
And what did we talk about last night, Tara?
Shit, Steph, I can't remember. We
spot a good woman, you better cut it out. And you do not be sitting over here acting macho. Like, I guess. Nobody gives a fuck about right?
Steph, hold on. You confusing me because at first you was like, Tara, I'm watching you. Don't mess with my girls in.
I didn't say that. I was the one that told you was in. Y'all the same height. Y'all the same. Okay.
You said you didn't want no little Tarbarians running around here.
That was back. that was before last night. Now, why you bring up old shit? Don't bring up old shit to me.
Okay.
I don't remember old shit. Now I really do think Zen is the girl for you. You just don't get it. She's a cutie too. She's a cutie pie, cutie patootie, and she's got her business sense about her, and she not ugly, so she not ugly inside and out. Yeah, and I know she might have some ways that she can fuck you up if you fuck. But that's not considered being ugly inside and out. Just being that you not gonna be a fucking around here. And Mr. Gray will fuck you up too.
Mr. Gray.
That's her cat. It's called his name.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Gray will fuck you up too. Eric, what you laughing at? Okay, y'all, let's get back to the topic at hand. Okay, so Tara, you was talking about the silver and gold, but I'm about to get to silver and gold. Y'all want to talk about Christmas shit. But anyway, I'm about to go into what I'm about to talk about. So go ahead, Tara, finish saying what you was talking about, the silver and the gold, when we was over in Iraq and all that. I'm trying to bring you back because I took you away. So
okay.
Go ahead.
I actually have a clip of talking about what happened in Iraq. I can show that when y'all want to see that. Okay, so jumping to Iraq, I've said it before. If you guys look up the 33rd parallel, or they call it the military line of death, you can Google those things, and you'll see every country that we went to war or had a conflict with, and it sits on all of them sit on the 33rd parallel. Kabul sits on the 33rd parallel. Baghdad sits on the 33rd. I think LA sits on the 33rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else is significant with that line and those cities is the most deaths happen on that line and in those cities. Like California, they used to do executions. So it was like they're doing ritual sacrificing on the 33rd parallel. When it came to Iraq, like Steph said, when those guys went in, they were coming back with I mean, we found a printing press in one of Saddam's palaces. We don't know how he got it, but he had one of our printing presses, had the plates and everything, and they did find cash. However, that's not what they weren't worried about that. Now, us peon soldiers, yeah, you had cats stuffing big ass tires full of cash. All their equipment full of cash. The colonels and generals taking his car.
They actually had cash.
They had cash.
Like the fiat.
Yes, they had cash.
Or what?
They had, because so going back in history, we were cool with Saddam because Saddam was attacking Iran, right? So
let me stop you, Tar. I want y'all to listen to what he just said. We were cool with Saddam. Saddam's family was very close to the Bushes.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead, Tar.
Yeah, we was cool with Saddam. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was another Persian Gulf War that they don't even talk about because my stepdad deployed in that area back in 88 or 86, 87, 88, right? So Saddam was fighting the Iranians, and he used chemical warfare in that conflict, but we had his back. So here comes, and this is going to go into the BRICS and all this stuff because I've said it before. So you have 1990. We're cool with Saddam. Saddam goes to our embassy, talks to, I think her name is Madeleine Albright. He asked her, it was some female. He asked her, can he go into Kuwait because they're stealing his oil? They were angle drilling from Kuwait into Iraq. I don't know if you guys know the history. Kuwait used to be a part of Iraq until the British cut it off and made Kuwait its own state, so they can take part of that oil stuff.
Right.
So the Kuwaitis was angle drilling into Iraq's oil reserves. So Saddam was like, yo, this ain't cool. This ain't, even though they're the same people, they were like, that's not cool. So he asked permission from us or from these people here, can he go into Kuwait and get his stuff back? So we actually gave him the green light to go in there and grab his stuff back. However, these people here had another plan. So when he went in, that's when we went in for you can might as well say the second Gulf War.
Right.
So we went in there and attacked him. So before we went in there, Kuwait's dinar was $3.22. So for one dinar, you gotta have $3.22 for one dinar. Iraq was $3.50, something like that. So you needed $3.50 something cent to get one Iraqi dinar, which has Saddam's face on it. So when we go in there, we completely shut down Kuwait's currency. We shut down the whole thing so Saddam or whoever can't go in there and take advantage of the financial system. But they shut it down. So these people, whoever was in the know, started stealing and taking and buying Kuwaiti dinar, right? So when the war was over, the switch came back on. Now you have instant millionaires. And if you guys remember, right. And if you guys remember, Bill Clinton had a great economy. That was because of all those millionaires that happened in the Gulf War. They had so much money, they boosted up the economy, right? So now you have 9/11, and then you have this other. You have 9/11. That gives us a reason to go back over there for whatever reason that they're going over there. Remember, I told you this is the military line of death. So they're looking for something, right? They're looking for something, like Steph said. They got some ancient technology stuff over there. So we find an excuse to go back over there. Now, mind you, I'm in these areas that's supposedly in the Bible, in those areas, right? I'm actually in Babylon. I'm actually in Baghdad. I'm in Kirkuk. I'm in Tikrit. I'm in Najaf. I'm in these areas. So when we get there, we heard that they cut the currency off. So they had people actually selling Saddam's money. And we're thinking it's going to be worth some money when we go back to the States, because the children, whatever, had stacks of it. So we're like, oh, hell.
Wow, stack?
They had stacks of it. I'm talking like anybody that's been to Iraq from 03 to 04, you know what I'm talking about. They had stacks of it. They had porn and everything. They were selling us porn. They were selling us liquor. They were selling us all kinds of stuff, right? So this is how I'm gonna say stupid. This is so stupid, you guys. Bush told Saddam, you have 48 hours to leave your country or we're coming in. He basically told them.
That was fucked up right there.
Yeah, he told them when we were coming in, right? So when I'm there, my mind, my wheels are always spinning. When we got there, which was at the tail end of the invasion, so you guys will see that we took over Iraq in 2 weeks, right? Chris Rock said our military took Iraq in 2 weeks. You can't even take Baltimore in 2 weeks. You're not going to do it, right? We get in there. It's a straight shot. It's a race to Baghdad. When he says mission accomplished, we think it's cool. We can take our asses home. No, we sit our asses there. And the Iraqis knew it. So you know what they did? They told their special forces guys, don't even fight. You go hide, and we'll call you when it's time for you to get busy. And that's what they did, y'all. And at that time, we didn't have any body armor. We didn't have any vehicle armor. And we're there, and you could just sense something wasn't right. However, back to the financial part of this, the Saddam's currency was no longer good, right? So we're trying to figure out what are they using for transactions, you know, and we bring in our dollars in there. So they're using our dollars. They're using our dollars. Then come to find out, after I left Iraq, I'm hearing about the new Iraqi dinars. So I didn't think nothing of it. Just like if you guys heard about Bitcoin back in the day, you was like, yeah, that whatever, you know, what it is, what it is. So 2004, I hear about the Iraqi dinar, the new ones. So I didn't think nothing of it. Fast forward to 2011 or 12, I'm in Afghanistan, and a stranger just happened to stand next to me, and he's telling me about the Iraqi dinar. So this is 2012. I've been invested in that since 2012. I jumped on it after he explained to me what happened, what I just told you guys, right? And it just made sense. It made sense. So what people probably, what else people probably didn't hear about, when Bill Clinton was president, Delta Force and SEAL Team 6 DevGru found a case about a farmer going up against the government or something like that. They were supposed to give some money to the farmers, and they were supposed to do a reset, something like to that effect. So Delta and DevGru went up to Clinton and was like, hey, man, you're supposed to be doing this shit. You're supposed to wipe everything clean. So he was supposed to enact this debt-free thing back in the 90s. So when Bush Jr. comes in, he was supposed to do it. But what happened? September 11th happened and they lost $4 trillion. If you go watch Die Hard 3, Die Hard 3 tells you about September 11th because they took the gold from Building 7. Building 7 collapsed by itself. And supposedly our gold, it was like a ship or something in the bottom of the towers with our gold in that mug from what I've heard. Right? So they took our gold, which they've been doing, and made you gold. You are the gold now. And that's why you have a birth certificate. That's why you have a birth certificate.
That's exactly correct.
Right? And what's supposed to happen is the Treasury Department is supposed to pay your bills through that account for your birth certificate, which is a Social Security account.
Which is why they janked us and they ganked us and they tricked you and they told you gonna pay bills, and they got bills that they send you that are actually checks that your dumb ass don't know it's a check that you supposed to do. So what we continually do is pay the motherfucking money that's on the check, and we pay them, and know where that money goes? It goes straight to their shareholders of their companies, and that's where you get fucked up. So
Right.
You are in this fucking loop your whole life, every month getting a check, and you pay it to them. But this is the weird part of it. They know. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Now, remember last night I was cold as hell, right? Now, freaking hot as hell. Turn fireplaces and shit, and turn on some air, and then he bought me the big ass Furby, and now I'm hot, and now. But that being said, so now what you end up doing is you keep living this cycle of paying shit. But this is the caveat. You be like, well, hey Tar, hey Steph, if this is true, then why, if I don't pay the check, do they cut my shit off? And I used to wonder that myself. I used to be like, well, if they already know that we ain't supposed to be paying them because they already taking the money out of your SESQ account, and they already know that these companies know, not the employees, but they already know that you're not supposed to be paying them a goddamn thing. Why would they say, oh, you didn't pay your light bill, and they cut your shit off? How can they do that? You know how they can do that? Because of ignorance. It's because you don't realize that they can't do it. So they're going to do it because that's what they have the power to do, because they're fooling your ass. So they have to stay in the foolery. Okay? They have to stay there and show you, like, if you don't pay this to my board of directors and shit, we're going to shut your shit down. The only way that they won't shut your shit down is if you know what this is really about. There are people out here now that are living with free electricity, free everything, because they figured it out and they went and told them. So the reason that your shit get cut off when you don't pay it is because they already know you don't know. You don't know. So when you ask yourself, like, oh, that's a lie, because if we was supposed to get it free, then if that's a check, they wouldn't do it. No. This goes by those who know. It's knowing. If you know, there are people out here who are living with a credit on their electricity of $1 million on there because they caught their ass like, nope, I ain't never supposed to be paying you shit. So what do? They don't tell the world. They'll just put a credit on those people's account, and you'll be wondering why they ain't never paid electricity. They'll be like, I ain't never paid electricity. You'll wonder why they ain't never paid a home mortgage. You'll wonder why they ain't never paid a car note, and they get new cars every other year. Because. Now, I do know this too. I'm going to say this before I let you finish, Tarm, because we ain't going to be on here all night. But let me tell you something. From the person I was studying with, he told me about that. Now, this is no slight against palm-colored people, but he told me that there is a governmental program where palm-colored people get a certain amount every year. And they get that's why they are able to get new cars and all that. They get a certain amount added to their paychecks and whatever a year. Now, I don't know if that's true. I know y'all not allowed to tell about it. Okay. It's not allegedly, because I know it from a very good source that I'm not never saying allegedly on that. They get a subsidy, which is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. So when you wonder why some palm-colored people can keep buying houses and different cars and boats and shit, don't think I know a lot of people don't know, but they get government subsidies. Okay? So we're going to leave that there. I just want you to know I know.
Yeah.
How about that? I know. Hey, what's up, Lowell? Lowell Jones say, not sure with the subject, but don't you know wars was designed as a distraction, not what you are usually told. Your entire existence is this America is a sham. Oh, we know all of that, Lowell. Yes, we do. The subject tonight was about Trump threatening to get rid of the BRICS nations, which is illegal anyway. The dollar is illegal on our land. So let me let you know, we know that America is a sham, baby. We know it. Tar telling.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what my entire channel is telling you. It's a sham. Okay.
I wouldn't say America, the United States.
I would.
No.
Say America, and I'm gonna tell you why I would say America. Okay? Because America was built on my ancestors' land.
Right. But what I'm saying is the United States is a sham. The United States, all caps, is a sham, you guys. It's a corporation.
The corporation is what you're saying.
We're being governed by a
whole corporation and America.
Right. We're being governed by a corporation, you guys. The president is a CEO. So he's not, I mean, he's a CEO. He's just like the same as somebody that runs McDonald's or Burger King. He just runs the admin part of the United States corporation. We think it's a real government. However, the commander in chief is an actual position. That's why you will hear the president and commander in chief apply to one person. But in the case of Joe Biden, he's just the president. He's not the commander in chief. When Trump comes back into position, he will be president and commander in chief because the military will recognize him as the commander in chief, right? So the United States itself is a corporation. That's why we have nothing but corporate things going on. Your name is corporated. Your name in all capital letters, that's a corporation, you guys. And your corporation is making money via the birth certificate, right? So via this right here, right? So your name, when you went through English class, your name, you were taught upper lowercase as a proper way to name something, as a noun or whatever, right? But anything in all caps is a corporation. So the United States, all caps, is a corporation. Your state in all caps is a corporation. Now, there is a republic side of your state, which is uppercase, lowercase. So you would have the Republic of Texas, the Republic of South Carolina, the Republic of Virginia, the Republic of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania and Virginia are commonwealths. That's a British territory, right? That's British stuff. So even that shouldn't even be on this landmass. But in again, anything in all caps, the state of Virginia, the state of South Carolina, the state of Texas, that's a corporation. It's a business. When you go to court, doesn't it have hours on it? It's open from 8 to 5. That's a business. A court's supposed to stay open at any given time. You're supposed to knock on the door and the judge and say, "Hey, judge, we need you. We got to go to court." I've heard the Taliban do that. They go through village and village and they hold court. And as much, effed up stuff I've heard them doing, they actually judge pretty good. And they will take it to you, to the people that's doing dirty stuff. They chop off hands and ankles and all that stuff, So you're actually going into a business. And what they do is they're attacking your corporation, which you think is you, which is the all capital letters. And you're going into the court saying, "That's me, that's me." So you're going in there thinking you're the corporation, and they're going to attack you because you don't know, like Steph said. And you do have people, and they call them sovereign citizens, which is labeled as a domestic terrorist, but now they can't do that because the Chevron deference has been overturned. These people go in there, and they hand the judge their asses to them. No, you're not a judge. You're not an Article 3 judge. Article 3 is in the Constitution. So are you telling me you're not a constitutional judge? Did you take an oath to the Constitution? I can't find your oath on file. Where's your oath? You're not a judge. This ain't a court. This is a boat. This is a ship. I'm on your ship. Your flag is not the flag, the Star Spangled Banner. That's a military flag with the gold fringe on it. That's a wartime flag. See, people know this stuff.
Yeah.
And
go ahead, Tar, because we're gonna get off this subject because I got a couple of other subjects before I go.
Okay, so actually, guys, this ties in to the BRICS. This ties into NESARA. This ties into JASARA. This all ties in together. This even ties into copper tone people, because they're what they're doing, you guys, is human trafficking. When you have your babies, somebody is in the hospital to take the weight of your baby. They take the time of your baby's birth. They take the date. They do numerology, and they take the weight. Your baby is worth its weight in gold. They give you a certificate of title. Your birth certificate. Your mother signs it. She's now an informant and informs the corporation she just had a baby. She just gave her baby up because she told on the little one. They're going to take this certificate. They're going to have a copy of it. There's going to be a person in the hospital with a briefcase that's going to collect all the certificates of the little ones that are being born. And they're going to take that shit to Wall Street. And you are what they call currency. You are stock. Get it? Because this is all water-based. This is admiralty. If you put them on the land, they don't have jurisdiction on the land. They're pirates. Your police, they're pirates. You're on the seas. In your vehicle, you are on the sea. However, the Constitution, the organic Constitution, puts you on the land. And this all ties in to NESARA, JASARA, your BRICS, all that stuff.
I don't know if that ties into the BRICS.
It'll tie in.
I'm saying because the BRICS are the nations who are starting their own shit. So back then over here with all of the birth certificate shit, I don't know if that started.
Well, I say that because everybody has that same corporate system, right? Which is
I don't know if they even have the same corporate system. I don't even know if they do.
They do. Some of them do. Yeah, they do. Because even like say like, where have I seen that at? So like, okay, Germany is not Germany. Germany is Saxony, Bavaria. Those are the original names of that landmass. So you see how they do us, you guys? Like Thailand is not Thailand. Thailand is Siam. China is not China. China is Manchuria.
Yeah, but the actual layman is not gonna know that, Tar. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
not
trying to tie it in because everybody's gonna go back to that organic system, you guys.
I know, but when it's like the BRICS, the Britain, the Russian, the China, the whatever, no, we gonna cut that off right now because no, they won't get that. They not trying to hear that. They're really not. Now, what we're gonna do is go over here. Now, the BRICS shit is what Tara was talking about. All the other stuff that we were talking about that did tie into the BRICS shit. Okay, the BRICS is wanting to start their own currency just for y'all people who are just coming in. They're trying to start it. Trump said he's not having it. Okay, I don't know how he plans to stop it, but like I played my intro, Putin said, in other words, Putin ain't even feeling what Trump is saying. Okay, he's not feeling that. You got the African nations, you got the other people saying that they're going to get rid of the dollar, but they were saying that while Biden was supposedly there. Are they still going to do that while Trump is here? Are they feeling Trump like he's the bully, the Debo, like he's gonna be like, no, you ain't gonna do none of it?
I can see.
Is they gonna back down? Is they gonna back down?
I can see China getting pissed off because they done got so much stuff in here. You know what I'm saying? So
you see them getting pissed off, Tara.
Yeah.
But check it out. Shouldn't we be pissed off?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That they've been bringing a junk.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bitch, because everything that they make in China falls apart in 2 motherfucking hours, and we sit around here and we're not making shit. And all of our manufacturing, I'm tired of talking to motherfucking Chinese motherfuckers on the motherfucking phone and the red dots. I'm fucking tired of talking to you with the language barrier. We don't understand you and understand you. And you all hear Thomas of, I understand that the double and double. No, the fuck you don't understand. You don't understand the words coming out of my mouth, and you don't understand my problem. So that being said, the reason that the American citizens voted Trump back in is because they want this to stop. They want the jobs to be brought back here. They want customer service, not motherfucking way overseas, some goddamn where.
Exactly.
Where you can't understand shit. You trying to rent a car and you got a problem and you got somebody who talk, and I'm not offending, I'm not trying to be offensive to you people. I'm just saying, for you to be talking about, I don't know, because I don't know they're going to double know. Can I go there? I don't know what the fuck. I don't understand you. Okay? And then when you ask to speak to somebody who speaks English, they fucking take offense. I even had to start saying, we going out of town. I'm calling budget. What? Can you slow down? I mean, make them do the budget. And then I say, can I speak to someone because I got an issue that speaks English? No offense. I always say no offense. Can I speak to someone? Or I do speak English. No, you don't. You don't speak the kind of English that I need to hear. Okay? I need to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth like this. I don't need to, and I don't need to hear, I did welcome. They never did, Miss Bush. We understand what you're talking about. No, you don't. Okay? No, you don't. So that being said, we need BRICS to sat their ass down on some bricks. We don't need you out here trying to undermine this motherfucking fiat right now. That's where I stand. Leave the fucking fiat where it is right now and stop it. Why are you, your countries, your nations, forming up against when you the ones over here selling us shit?
Because they don't want to trade.
You understand that they selling us all they junky ass shit. and then they want to fucking tell us how we gonna pay for it. We don't want the dollar no more. Then we don't want your junk no more.
They don't want the oil being paid in dollars for the most part. That's where it all stems
Wait a
from.
minute, go back, say that again, Tar, because I missed something.
They didn't want the oil. They didn't want the oil being paid in dollars because what they have to do is when they buy oil, no matter who it's from, they use their currency and they have to switch it over to the dollar. So that's why they call it the petrodollar.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the BRICS nation was like, you know what? I'm tired of fucking dealing with this. And you have the central banks involved, which is again Rothschild-based central banks. So the only countries that didn't have it were the ones that we wanted to go to war with, i.e. Iran, i.e. Afghanistan, North Korea, and all these other countries that didn't want to deal with it, right? So they formed the BRICS nations so they can get away from the petrodollar. So again, this is where I think the Federal Reserve dollar is going to get it's going to go away. They're going to bring in the Treasury note, and this is
hold on 1 second. Lowell said, I would like to respectfully disagree. Since when I travel to other lands, I observe a model of what goes on here. Yeah, tell me about the brick crap. Okay, read that, Tor, and tell me if you can respond to him.
Okay, so okay, yeah, I kind of get where he's at, where they're
and respond to him.
Okay, so when it comes to the other models, like for instance, you don't see their cops just literally pulling them over for stupid stuff and trying to contract with them, taking their money like that. You got countries where, say like here, we're supposed to be free. So you should be able to walk down the street with a beer in your hand, but you can't.
I do.
Because of statutes and codes, right? Because what they
yeah, you're right, because you got to have the right statute and code to be able to do it.
Right. Other countries, you can do it. And these are supposedly third world countries that are worse than us and all this other stuff. They're not better than us. However, when you go to other countries, say like even Thailand is supposed to be a third world country. I highly disagree with that. They can grow their food without recourse. Over here, you try to grow your food, here come USDA, here comes Department of Agriculture, here comes ATF. Everybody's coming in. Why you growing this? Why you growing that? You know what I'm saying? Over there, you can grow weed. Over here, you can't grow no weed. You know, some countries don't care.
So who's really the free countries?
Who's really the free country?
Slave, and who's really the free? How you gonna say we the home of the brave when we actually the home of the slave?
Right.
Fuck out.
Exactly. I've seen a weed forest in Afghanistan. A forest. I'm talking 10-foot high weed forest. Anyway, so I can see where Lowell is coming from. But when it comes,
I understand what Lowell was talking about. So I don't understand what you're talking about either. If I don't understand what he's talking about.
He said, when I travel to other lands, I observe the model of what goes on here. So our model is all jacked up. Because if you go to other, like for instance, in Germany, you go on their highways, you can do 200 miles per hour. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. You better get out the way. Over here, do 200. Go 20 miles over the speed limit, and they on your ass. They on you.
I must be reading it wrong. He said, I would like to respectfully disagree. Since when I travel to other lands, I observe a model of what goes on here.
Yeah, because when you go to...
I listen, because you're not addressing when he said, tell me about the brick crap. So I can tell you about the brick crap.
I think he's talking about Brit.
I have Britain is what the Brit.
I think he meant bricks, not Brit.
Okay, but it's still, what does BRICS crap got to do with you traveling around observing models? I'm not understanding that.
I think he's trying to tie in their monetary. Well, we're talking about.
It don't seem like that. I'm not. The way I'm retarded. If you reading it that way, you might be correct. But I'm just saying, I'm not reading it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading it in another manner, and that's why I told you to read it and address him.
How do you see it?
I'm not. I'm seeing. I'm like, I would like to respectfully disagree, since when I travel to other lands, I observe a model of what goes on here. What the fuck goes on here? I'm not understanding what you mean by what goes on here.
I think he's
okay. And then you say, "Yo, tell me about that brick crap."
Right.
What do you mean? What, you're not elaborating on what is going on here.
So yeah, Jones, if you want to elaborate.
Yeah, he needs to elaborate on that, and that's why I was like, I'm not understanding what you meaning.
Yeah, let's elaborate.
Yeah, tell me about that brick crap. Was you talking about BRICS crap, or are you talking about Britain? I'm not understanding what you're talking about. So just elaborate, because I had to tell my brother, because he know I be going off half cocked half time. So no, bro, tell me what you think that what he means, because I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to go off on nobody. Okay, William, good night, boo-boo. Good night, baby. I'm finna fall asleep too. Me and Tar is not staying up here. I really wanted to come on here, talk about this, and then I got this subject right here, Tar. Did y'all see Jill Biden Googling eyeing on Trump?
What?
Did y'all see Jill Biden trying to flirt with Trump? You didn't see it, Tar. Jill was trying to get her some Trump. Okay?
Alice Cooper.
How many of y'all saw Jill trying to get some Trump?
Alice Cooper trying to get some Trump.
I'm to you right now. She was trying to get her some Trump. Okay? I don't know what kind of Trump, but she was trying to get her some Trump. Okay? So look, everybody been talking about this. This is a picture. Let me share my screen. This is a picture of Jill trying to Google eye. Now, where was Joe at? That's what I wants to know. Now, they out of town at a summit and shit. Why is Jill over there and Joe's not? Now, watch. I want y'all to see Jill flirting with fucking Trump. And she tried it. Now, look. We're going to look at this shit. Now, you tried it, Jill. Now, I'm going to show you another picture. This is Jill. Jill actually looked like she got some clothes on and shit.
That don't look like the real Jill.
Now, this is the real Jill, you think?
That's not the real Jill. Her face looks fuller.
Hey, Dark Kitty say, Alice Cooper wanting a piece of the Teflon Don. Now check it out. Let me stop this. Let me get on to the next one. We're gonna stop that now. Well, hold on. I got some more for y'all. So hold on. Let me get over here. We're gonna get to the ones where she really, really close. You know what, Tar? I think this is her. I'm gonna bring a close up to her. No, Tar. I'm looking at all the faces. Wait a minute, let me share my screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at. So I'm going to be scrolling up, y'all. So hold on. Now watch this. Now, can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
You can see it, Tar, right, when I'm scrolling?
Yep.
Okay, hold on, Tar.
Her face looks too
Can you hear me, Tar? Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Now, that's the first picture. Here's the second picture. Now, hold on. I'm going to bring them up in a minute as I go. But it's one in particular. Okay, so let's look at this one. Now, this one. I want you to look at her face right here, because, Tar, you keep saying it's not her. But it is. Look at this face right here. Okay?
That's not her.
I'm going to go back. Get out of here, girl. Yeah.
She looks way too young. She looks like...
If you was looking at the way that I'm looking at her, she got a whole bunch of wrinkles on her face. So I'm telling you, she's not that young. Now,
Now you know that's not the real. That's not him.
Wait a minute, what I do? Oh hell no, I didn't mean to do that.
He looked like Doc from Back to the Future almost. That's not him.
Well, we know that ain't his real hair because in 1977 he didn't have no.
He didn't have no hair.
He didn't have no hair back there. TSA, Jill was looking at Trump because she heard he was hung like a bull. Well, we heard that Hunter was too. All we did was hear what they say he had 9-10 inches and shit on his computer and shit. I don't know if we can go by a computer. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't mean to hit on Joe. Let's go.
Now she looks different. Go back up.
I'm trying to let you see her now. Look.
Yeah.
Got her looking at him like she's looking at Trump like, Trump, can I see you later on the night, baby?
Where her left arm at?
Trump got his hands in his little triangle like he always do with his little fucking Mason symbols. He's out here like this, and he's like not even looking her dead in her eye. She looking him dead in the eye. Now, how many of y'all think that she wasn't trying to get some of Trump?
Look at the guy behind her.
Look at her. And where, pray tell, is fucking damn Biden? Why would she be at this place and he's not?
Whose name is on that seat next to Trump?
Well, say that again, Tar.
Whose name is on that seat next to Trump?
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back. Let me blow it back up.
Can you see it?
Let me see. If I put my baby stole my glasses. Oh, there they are. Okay, wait, man. Well, let me see. Put the bifocals on.
Because he's in the middle.
It actually looked like a German name. I can't tell. It's a German. It's German. It's not even in English. And you know they over here in somewhere in a foreign land because he's at some foreign conference. So that wasn't even a real name.
Okay, so it says this is Joe Biden and Trump as Hitler.
Is you trying to read it? What is you doing?
I'm trying to read the German. 1,000-word P.S. This is Joe Biden, the Trump animal rock knocked them. So
I told you it looked like German. That's why I was trying to tell you I couldn't read it because it was looking like that. Okay, y'all. We gonna keep it moving. I just want y'all to see that she tried to get. Oh, how did she get up here? Anyway, she was another one I wanted to talk about. This mother freaking Tiffany Henyard. Now, a lot of y'all not following her from Chicago, Dalton and shit. Now, remember I played her a long, long time ago, y'all. A lot of my people don't remember me. What, Chaos, what'd you say? Yep, me had a gold tie. I don't know what you said, Chaos.
No, you asked if somebody seen it, and he was responding to that.
Yep, it said, yep, MHE had a gold tie on. I don't.
Trump had the gold tie on.
Okay, I don't know. I'll let you deal with that. I'll let you deal with that, Tar.
No, he was responding to you when you asked, did anybody see how Jill was looking at Trump?
Okay.
I think they got a delay from, you know how me and you are talking live?
They do?
Yeah, they got a delay. Because even like when I keep up the window so I can see the chat, see, I'm looking at you through StreamYard. But on YouTube, there's a delay. There's like a 30
I never know that.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going to get her off here. So let me stop sharing. Okay, so look. So we done talked about that, but I truly believe about Trump and the BRICS that my opinion is that the BRICS need to get the fuck on. Okay? And the dollar do too. Okay. Can they take the dollar with them and leave everything else alone?
This-
What's that zoo tap zookeeper? What's up? You came here with your real name tonight. All right, y'all. I came here so fucking late. I didn't mean to come here this late, Tar. But Mr. Fuckery had me jacked up. I had to go in here and fix him something to eat. I had to go in here and heat up some of his Thanksgiving shit.
Thanksgiving.
And Daddy didn't come. Daddy like, when did you guys? I'm trying to get on at 8:30. And then I'm like, I had to sit here and cook. But we not staying on here any longer. We about to get ready to get off of here because I'm tired. Tar's tired. He don't know it yet, but I know he is. Tar, what time you get up?
I got up at 10.
I can't hear you, boo.
10. 10.
I don't know what they doing now, but something happening with my speaker. And you know they always doing something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, now say what you said again. What happened?
I got up at 10. I went to sleep about 7.
You freaking got up at 10 o'clock and you went to sleep at 7. I didn't get up till like 1 o'clock. You tried it. Lowell said, sorry, my bad. I was making a statement and then I suddenly wished to listen to the topic you had on tap. Sorry if I'm... Oh, you all right, Lowell. You got it. Look, we be doing whatever we do over here. Okay? Yeah. This is just impromptu right now. I will be playing some music and doing some shit, but I just saw that topic. I'm not going to start no shit tonight, Tar. I was about to start some shit tonight, and I was going to put up my Eddie Griffin, and Eddie Griffin talking about some they don't belong here. But the point being is I'm not going to do it. Now, United Healthcare CEO, and it's funny because that's the healthcare I got.
I had it, and I was paying like almost 400.
Go ahead, Tar.
I was paying like 400 a month.
For United Health?
Yeah.
You lost your mind. I got it, but I never went to use it at all. And I started thinking like, stuff United Healthcare sounds familiar. And I look in my wallet and there's the card. I'm like, this my motherfucking insurance. I'm like, what does that mean for me since they fucking murked? What does Nancy Pelosi? You should have kept your ass to yourself with your old wrinkled ass. But let me tell you something about Nancy Pelosi. Oh, I got a video to play y'all right now about her. Talking about all the shit that's going on right now for Agenda 2021. She was talking about Agenda 2021 in 1992. Now, that's been in effect. She was talking about how the 2020 COVID and all that shit. And we don't be paying attention. Okay. Dark Kitty say Eddie Griffin's skit on Bruce Lee is a classic.
I'm gonna have to check that.
Eddie Griffin thing on the indigenous people is very classic too. Okay. Hey, Dark Kitty, that's a classic too. But because I'm going to bed and I don't want to start no shit, I was about to start some shit. Because look, Tara, I had it written down. I got the video. I got the video. But, oh, no. Before I go, we is going to talk about them fucking mill legals. I'm so sick of you motherfucking mill legals. Now, let me tell you something. Last week, I started a video about them fucking mill legals in Chicago. You over in Chicago, and you're acting a plumb fool. But guess what happened, Tor?
What's that?
Hold on, y'all. Tar bent over doing something.
I hear you.
Now, let me tell you what they did. So, I don't know if y'all had heard I heard about the Mill Legal that was over in Chicago's acting like they running some shit. Just like they tried that shit in a small town in Colorado. But then they tried to go over to Chicago and try to start that shit where that's just fucking insanity because they're gangster out there. Okay, you do not be over there fucking around with the gangs that are out there in Chicago. Okay, they got old school gangs. They got members of gangs that the United Snakes of America have locked up as political, like Larry Hoover. They got him locked up for no motherfucking reason all these years except that he's a chief. He's one of the chiefs of one of them tribes that is supposed to be in charge in New York, okay? So you didn't remember, Tar, you remember yesterday when we was talking about the Moors, right?
Yep.
And I told you that Noble Drew Ali had showed us I got the pictures and shit. We're going to touch on that on Raised Frequency. But I got the pictures of their precinct when they was in this little lodge and they was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
The point being is there were freaking chiefs of tribes. New York is a big one. California, Khalifa, that shit, those are main parallel, motherfucking main parallel. You talking the 33rd parallel and all that shit? That shit is on parallel lines. It was right there. Now, that being said, these gangs that are affiliated with Larry Hoover, who is affiliated with these chiefs and shit. That's why they locked him up. He's a real political prisoner.
Oh, dirty bastard.
Oh, yeah. We ain't gonna get to him. He told you motherfuckers. Now, what he should have did was shut the fuck up, though. Oh, dirty bastard. I know you was trying to put some shit out there, but you need his grandfather was the chief.
Yep, Shinnecock.
He was a big ass chief.
Big
chief, won over everything. Okay, now
they own Manhattan and all that.
And you think they didn't know that? So you actually think they was gonna let their descendants live out here talking about it? His descendants already knew. But you out here, instead of you underground doing something about it, you out here verbally talking about it. As if they're gonna let you walk around this earth when they didn't took all our shit anyway. And they gonna let you, you know how many chiefs and how many places that our ancestors own? They can own Manhattan, but do you know how many other big ass spots and different all around this globe? We had millions and millions and millions of chiefs and chiefstesses that were out here owning shit. So old dirty bastards pair just owning Manhattan. So that was just Manhattan.
Yeah.
Do you know how much on this whole realm land that is owned? It's so much land and big plots of land, not just acres of 40 acres in a mule. Shut the fuck up.
Did you hear? Do you know the little girl? There's a upper tone girl. She was like 8 or 9 years old. She was the richest girl back in the early 1900s. Her family had the oil fields in Oklahoma, and then Standard Oil and them took it over. But she was the richest. No, and then she married I think a British dude or something like that. Infiltrated her, got into her got with her or something like.
You said that because I told y'all that last night when I told you how do they have to get into the familial is they have to go because y'all, we didn't used to take y'all last names. Y'all used to take our last name. See what I mean?
Yep.
That's how, yeah, because in order to get to the wealth, you had to get to the woman, the princess, so to speak. You had to get through the princess to get to the Monty in the land.
I forgot her name.
Other than that, that's why our people went wrong. Okay, my grandfather was a Williams who married a Williams who was my grandmother. So it was a Williams, and just like I was telling you, my son's girl, the big girl, Tiffany, the beautiful one, she's a Williams. It's like a whole bunch of Williams in my family that all gravitate. That being said, they are your tribes, okay, are supposed to be together. But old dirty bastard, he should have stopped talking. Okay, now what is my other dude I had in my video? I had him in Niggas for Trump Part 2. And Rocka Flocka.
Oh, yeah. He got hip.
Rocka Flocka's out here running his monkey ass mouth, talking about Trump. Shut the fuck up right now, Rocka. Sometimes what I'm saying is I had to learn this. If you are trying to do something and you are so used to, hey, you snoring, cut it out. Now listen, no, I mean like a freight train. Hilarious. Hey, don't even hear me. I'm gonna have to close the door. But the point being is, sometimes you have to move in silence. So you have to be quiet about what you know when you know. You understand? That's why last night when this shit started going, and I started thinking, I was in my room on the day, and then I was listening to a couple of my people. I only listened to two people. I listened to Shavi, and I listened to my secret shaman and Scribes. You should check her out. She's wonderful.
I listened to Shavi. You said Scribes?
Her name is Secret Shaman Scribes.
Secret Shaman Scribes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now she's been here way before Shavi and all that.
Right.
But she is a shaman, and I told my spirit guys the only ones I want to hear from, you got to give specific, is them. So that's why it always resonates with me what she say and what Shavi say. So I'm sitting here listening to both of them the other day, and both of them said, move in silence. Stop talking about what you're doing. Stop. But see, it's hard for me to stop talking about it to him. And it just be like, he's the only one I talk to. So it'd be like, well, when they say it's somebody in your midst doing something, I automatically be like, it's got to be you. Because you're the only one that I talk to. You're the only one that I'm saying something to. So you the only one could be throwing an evil eye or doing some shit. So I have to, but that being said, they needed to move in silence. Sometimes you need to shut the fuck up until you reach your goal. Until you reach your goal, shut up about your goal. Just do your shit, do what you want to do, and look, Tar, that's how I started doing on YouTube. Because I kept hearing people, this person saying, well, you shouldn't get on right now. You da. And then I'd be like, I need you to do this, that, and the third for me. And then he would go in there and go to sleep and whatever, and I would never get it done, right? So listen, this is how I started doing my own editing and stuff. Because I used to wait for Mr. Fuckery to do it. I'd be like, and it'd be months and months and months. And I'd be like, I need you to hurry up and get this on here. And then one day, my spirit said to me, do this shit yourself. And I just got on YouTube and started looking at different videos. And then I was like, I'm going to do this shit myself. And on New Year's Day, that time, I was like, you know what? I did my videos myself. And then I just popped up. So it'll be my anniversary on New Year's Day. 1 year on YouTube. This will be my New Year's Eve, a couple of minutes after midnight, when I popped on here, I tried to do a live and it didn't work. Because I was like, I don't know how to do this. And then I jumped off. I saw 3 people get on. And I was like, I got off. And then I just made a video. And I put it up. And it got 5,000 views that night. So I put it up. And then I was like, you know what? Move in silence. You were some. I cannot wait for you to come out here and make my videos and do my shit for me. And Tara, so when you be saying, show me, if you could show me how to do this shit, I will show you that, okay? But you should never wait for nobody to show you how to do something. There's too much shit out here for y'all to learn how to come on here, especially with the AI, and do your own shit, okay? I waited for Mr. Fuckery to come on here with my poetry and put videos together, and he just was like, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. And then I was like, I'm not waiting on nobody to do shit no more. So back to Waka Flocka. He needs to shut up too, because he might be next. Now, they may have taken it like really light what he was saying, because he was close to Trump. But you need to shut up, because look, just like when I said Tar, guess what?
You hear the noise?
Yep. Just started.
Yeah, I hear it.
Hear it? And
Yep.
I was like, it wasn't started until I started talking about that shit again. So I'm like this. Shut up! But the point being is, I'm not even talking about nothing. I'm just saying to people, let us be quiet and and move in silence. Because we'll be on here just running off at the mouth, talking about shit. Hello? Tar,
Yeah.
it stopped. It stopped.
Huh.
You hear? Because it's gone. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's gone. Because I said I'm not even saying nothing. I guess when I said move in silence, shut the fuck up, okay? Me and you, we be out here and we be running off at the mouth, just saying, you know what I mean? And soon as I said that, we be running off at the mouth and stop. So I'm not trying to be on here giving all the secrets away and talking shit. So right now it went away, and you don't hear nothing, right?
No, I don't. I just hear my
Can't hear you.
Huh?
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay.
So now I was scared to touch it, but the sound is gone away. So I'm just saying we have to learn to be what to say. And see. That's why these people be saying the freaking code words and shit. See what I mean? That's why now I'm understanding why. Because maybe they started hearing it. And now that I said I'm not talking, I'm not gonna say nothing more. Hey, what's up, Natasaka? Natasaka, why'd you tell me Natasaka was in the house? Natasaka say, hi guys, silence is golden, but Steph's loudness is platinum. Natasaka, you try. Girl, you tried it. You tried. What you trying to say, Natasaka? What you trying to say? You trying to say I'm so loud? Mr. Fuckery said that today when I was listening to me and Tora talking about our shit last night. And Mr. Fuckery told me, well, turn it down. Damn, you loud. You loud. I said, are you just now knowing that? Look, after fucking 20 years, you just now knowing I'm loud. He tried it too. Okay? You must have liked the loudness because you still, but I don't like your loud ass snoring. What's up, W Daisy girl? You say been lurking, enjoyed the discussion on the court system a little while ago. Oh, thank you, boo boo. Tar was talking. I had to shut him down for a minute. I shut him down for a minute. Shut him down. Okay.
Zootap got the. I told him to look up Sarah Rector. He did it.
Okay, wait a minute. Is he talking about the treaty?
No.
Oh, wait a minute, right here.
Yeah.
Read it, Tar.
Sarah Rector, March 3rd, 1902 to July 22nd, 1967, was an American oil magnate since childhood, you guys, at 11 years old. Under the treaty...
Tell me who she was.
She was the richest person at that time in America because she, under the treaty of 1866... She
wasn't a copper woman, then she was.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Okay.
Yep, she's a copper woman, little girl at that time. Now, he copied
the other one that you can read.
Okay, under the Treaty of 1866, due to birthright as a black grandchild of Creek Indians.
Creek.
Yep, born before the American Civil War, she inherited land. See you guys, see how they lie? See what they do to us? And I bet you her family is supposed to be getting money from them oil fields. And I bet you they cut them off. And they probably
made them think they was part of Roots.
Yeah. See you guys? See how they do? I got a buddy that I used to work with. He's from Oklahoma. And his family get oil credits because they still own the land where they get oil from. Right? So what me and Steph be talking about all the time, it's there. It's there. You just gotta go look for it. I mean, it says it right here of Creek Indians. You know, like she said, there's no telling. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who you're talking to. Steph could be an empress that owns some land somewhere.
I do. And I'm not an empress. I'm a goddess.
Right.
Stars on point. Okay? I do.
Yeah.
Okay?
You never know.
Because my parents do own land. I'm taking their shit whether they want it or not.
Yeah.
The oldest, and it's my birthright. But that being said, my family name alone, the names of my family, not just the Williams, but the rest of my family, we own a whole bunch of shit around here. Okay? A whole bunch of W Daisy girl. I got the Williams name. You know there's so many fucking Williams around this place. Why is that, Tom?
I mean, you got William is a common
Why?
name.
Why though?
Because you're so you gotta look at the suffix will, I am, right? So you got will, I am. So you're willing. So looking at it on a metaphysical level, so let's say you would still will. You're willful people. You will things.
But listen, you're going by the name of the meaning. Like my name, Stephanie Marie, it means jewel of the sea.
Right.
It's crown jewel of the sea.
Right.
Okay. That's why I'm crowned as a jewel of the sea. So we're not talking about that though. Okay, that's right. And I got a hole in my ear right here at the top of my ear. You know, it's very rare for people to have holes in the top of their ear. Okay? Like right here at the top of my ear, I have a hole. I was born that way. But that being said, I'm not talking about the meaning of the name. I'm talking about there are so many Williams in the world. There's a lot of Johnsons. There's a lot of Solomons. Like his name's Solomon.
Soul of man.
Go ahead, Tar. What you say? I can't hear you, hon.
Yeah, soul of man.
Say it again.
Soul of man.
That's right. We know what it means because it's like that. Because
there's a lot of Washingtons, There's a lot of Kennedy. There's a lot of Lincolns. Well, not much
No,
Lincoln.
not more than Williams, though.
Not more than Williams.
A bunch of Williams, and
there's a lot of
Johnsons,
Smiths. There's a lot of Smiths, Jones, Clarks, Browns, Greens.
Well, there's a lot of, but I'm just telling you, the main ones I've always saw was Williams.
Williams, yeah, definitely.
Okay, and so I be running around here like everybody I turn, like my beautiful daughter-in-law and my son with the one I was telling you about, my heavy set one. Her last name is Williams. So I be trying to tell them, like, with a Williams, you know, our whole family, our matriarchy is Williams. Okay?
I never thought to look up Williams.
Yeah. My granddaddy was a Williams, and he married a Williams.
See,
my grandma was a Williams. And married a Williams, where she stayed. Her name was still Williams.
My mother's grandma is a Johnson. I didn't know that. Then
we got a lot of them in my family too, the Johnsons.
Yeah. Then on my dad's side, his great grandmother is a Somerset.
Yeah, that's rare because I heard of them, but I haven't really, you know.
And that's why I have to look into that plantation in North Carolina, because it's called Somerset, and that's exactly where they were at. Was that location?
The way that you said that though was not proper. They call it a plantation.
Yeah, they called it a plantation. Yeah,
it's not what it really was. It's not a.
It was a Bonneville. We called them Bonnevilles.
Or it was your place of residence. It's not a plantation. Okay. Yeah. It did like Brown University. Y'all know, y'all familiar with Brown University? Is it in North Carolina or South? I forget where it was. Wherever Brown University is. Well, the Indian tribe that owns the Poconos owned that freaking. They figured out that they owned it. Was it the Poconos? I want to say it was the Poconos because I was studying this back.
That's Pennsylvania, right?
Brown University. And I think it was the Poconos. Hold on, y'all, because I don't want to be long.
I think that's Pennsylvania. It's somewhere up north. That's an Ivy League school, I think.
Hold on. I'm going to figure this out because I don't like it. I believe it was the Poconos Indians, and I'm not sure, but I'm going to go back and look. But whatever tribe that figured out they chief owned that monkey-ass college, they took it back.
No shit.
They took it back. And because they was on it, he was able to prove that his great-great-grandfather was the chief. And they challenged them in court like, who told you own this land? You don't own this land. And they actually won that college back. Go look up Brown University and figure it and look it out. Okay, let's see who talking. Zoo Timekeeper, you say Stephanie is a female name that comes from the Greek name Stephanos, meaning crown wreath. Yep, garland. When you put the Marie in it, it's like Mary, Mary, Marie, whatever it is. But my whole name, Stephanie Marie Bush, means crown jewel of the sea. And I know it means that because I've always been fascinated by the dolphins. Because I told my children, if I die, y'all better take my ashes and scatter them, give them to the dolphins.
Rhode Island.
If I ever catch y'all fucking with a dolphin, we're going to have a problem. Because I think I used to be a dolphin in another. And that's why they say that this hole in my ear was another airway right here. So I believe I am from the sea. And
it's illegal.
I'm a crown jewel of the sea.
It's illegal to talk to dolphins.
You know why? You do know why, right?
They probably know what the hell we talking about.
Exactly. It's illegal for you to go near and talk to them and whatever. No, you were supposed to. That's why I said I know I belong to the dolphin family. If you look, I got dolphins everywhere. Oh, right here. Here's a dolphin. My dolphins in my little glass paperweight. Check it out. And I got a dolphin. I've always been fascinated by them, and I always had that hole in my ear, and I always wanted to be with dolphins. That's just a fact. And don't never negate what you feel innate from you. So I feel like I probably was a dolphin in another. If I'm the crown jewel of the sea, I might have been a dolphin. In another life. You know what I mean? That's how it is. But I don't know how we got on that subject. You know how we be going. We be free flowing. Listen, last night was fucked up though. Okay, you tried it. Okay.
Oh, me?
You didn't go back and watch that show. You better before I take it down.
I can't find it.
It's there. I don't know why you can't find it.
I couldn't find it.
I did not take it down. It's there. So why couldn't you find it? You didn't go to the channel.
Yeah.
If you go to my channel, it's right.
I did.
Live. You got to click the button that say live.
Okay.
It's not gonna be under videos. It's gonna
be gotcha.
All the lives that I leave up is gonna be under live.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
Just go click on under live and before I take it down, because I probably is because we was talking crazy. But I'm just saying, it was pretty good. It wasn't bad, but I didn't know we was on the 6 hours, 26 minutes, and 30 seconds and shit. But we had a very good conversation. Hey, TN, what you say, TN? Say, I'm in Anderson. You know, that's a very popular name as well.
Yeah, Anderson, yeah.
You leave my David. You part of Davy Crockett. You know, Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Am I showing my age? Davy Crockett. You don't remember Davy Crockett?
Yeah, I'm wondering if he was copper tone too.
Yes, he was. We not playing him. Everybody was copper tone. Shut up. No, I'm not playing them games. TN know I don't play them games either. Now, Davy Crockett with the little squirrel skunk top on his head. Cut it out.
I heard he was doing foul shit. He might not have been copper
tone.
tone.
Not leave him alone. He didn't do no foul shit. Don't you ever tarnish the name of Davy Crockett.
Well, no, I heard he was scalping cats.
That means that he was an indigenous.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He was scalping their ass, so he needed a hat. And you are right, Davy Crockett. You are right.
Oh, what's that, Daniel Boone?
Hey, look, did he scalp this shit? Daniel Boone didn't do that shit either. Stop it. I like Daniel Boone too.
I get them two mixed up.
Hey, talk. If he was scalping something, it's the fuck he did good.
What is that? What is that? Velvet?
It's like really, really furry, and then he bought me these new pajamas, and I was like over here, like, oh shit. Now I'm not cold, so that's why I've been up so long. Cause now look, I'm like, I got a fur coat on, like. And he bought me the PJs to match today. He's like, some PJs too. Anywho, y'all, we gonna get out of here. We're not gonna sit here and talk tonight, cause it's just me and Tar been doing a 3-nighters, and we're not doing no 3-nighters no more. Now, because I really want, because I'm telling y'all, I'm going to do Monday, but then I'm going to take the rest of the couple of weeks off again. Now, I done told Tar, if he want to come over here and just be on here and do presentations, you can do it, but I'm going to be asleep. I'm not going to be in here messing with you, Tar. Now, if you want to stay up, just say the word. If you want to stay up, I'm going to go in my bed. I'll be asleep. And then you just, all you got to do is just click off and you be done. That'll be done. I'm just saying, because I'm going to go to sleep. TN said Davy is my great-grandma's grandfather. Davy Crocker, the show. Tar, quit. TN, quit bullshitting me. I'm trying it. Now, Tar, you handle TN.
Hey.
We believe you.
Hey, did you say don't tell nobody who they are? And they
That's what I said. You can't tell me who the fuck I am, and I will never tell you who the fuck you are.
You're just not white. That's
people.
I mean, you're just not
Some
white.
people, you're not. I am gonna tell you ain't white, and I'm gonna tell you ain't black, and I'm gonna tell the motherfuckers on the reservations. I don't know who the fuck you is, but if you was the real people, you wouldn't be on reservations. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave that where it sits. Now, common sense.
How dare you say I'm not white?
Where are you, common sense? Why can't we find you? Why have you gone away? That's coming out, y'all, as soon as I go to bed and get my voice back. TN say, my mom is buried in Crockett Cemetery in Jamestown, Tennessee. Oh, wow, TN. Davy, don't make me sing Davy Crockett no more, TN.
Tanjon in the house.
That's amazing. Davy Crockett, the wild frontier.
Tien look like he got the drop. Tien got the drop.
Ah, little Tanjon. What's up, Tanjon, baby? Did you have a nice birthday, honey? You got Tanjon. Okay, Steph Gordon. Okay, Zeus have his dolphins are considered. I know because I'm one of them, zookeeper. I am a dolphin. Can't y'all see the resemblance? I slapped
Flipper.
Try it.
What's wrong, Flipper?
Nah, look, I ain't gonna be no flipper. I'm like the shark type of dolphin, okay? I'll fuck your ass up. I'm a cute little dolphin that you try to pat, and then I'm gonna bite your ass with my. And I
come from the He-Man and She-Ra tribe.
One of them little fins gonna turn to a shark shit out my head. You tried it, yeah. Johnson said those songs you played last night was funny and on point. Oh, thank you, baby. I think I forgot to play your birthday song because you was gone.
Well, you played it. Yeah.
I gotta go back and look at the
because you said Tanja, I don't know if you're here, but I'm gonna play your birthday song just in case.
Oh, well, see, Tor got my back. He told me I played it. I played it. She said, yes, my daughter and son-in-law bought me a box of wine, vintage, where Tanjon, there's no such thing as a box of wine.
A book of wine. She got a book of wine. She studies wine.
Shut up, Tar. I don't know what you said. I can't hear nothing you said. Say it again. Say what you said.
She said she got a book of wine.
What is a book of wine?
She studies different types of wine. She goes to she's like those uppity people that take the little wine and go.
Girl, if you don't drink that shit, you tried it. Look,
and probably take some cheese with it.
All I used to do is drink wine. I used to do like that too. Look, if you look back here on this wine, look back, straight back. I got wine glasses galore, and I actually got a wine rack. I got to repaint it when the ceiling get done, and I'm gonna put it back over here. I got wine, and I used to do that shit too, like this. Look, all my wine glasses. Hey, Tanjon, I be like,
be trying to taste it, you know, from the.
Y'all want to fill the glass with an ounce of wine. My glass is gonna be all the way at the top. I'm gonna drink that shit. This gonna be all the way at the top, and don't let me have a box of wine, because I'm going to turn the nozzle and it's gonna fill it all the way up, and I'm gonna drink that shit. Y'all tried it.
Where they come in like Capri Sun boxes and some shit.
Oh, the big giant box. What you talking about? We got the big big ass giant boxes like he drank up over the weekend.
What?
Yeah. When you called, I had a box of wine sitting over here, and then nobody drink because I told you I cooked my turkey with Chardonnay, right? So yeah. So I need a box because it be soaked in Chardonnay. So I soak it for a couple of days in Chardonnay. Then I freaking drown it inside out, clean it out real good, and I pour all the Chardonnay into the ass, and then I put a bunch of butter and shit all in it, and then I cut it and put a little garlic sauce stuck in it and shit. And then I pour more Chardonnay and butter on top of it, and then it be like falling off the bone, and he's still eating. That's why I told you I had to cook tonight. That's what made I didn't have to cook, but I had to go heat him up his food in the oven. And then it was like, oh Lord, because I can't have my kitchen messed up. So it just be like, I'm like the Odd Couple. You know, when Felix, he can't have no dirty ass kitchen and shit. So I can't let him go in there and do nothing because then I have to go washing and doing shit. Okay, wait a minute. I see Chaos. Chaos says, Survivor, do you think we going into hey Chaos, guess what? Let me tell you something. Y'all heard that Wiglet say that Wiglet, remember I mentioned this last night, Tara, about the Wiglet that is Dr. Fucky's friend, who said that by the 20, the fuck do I hear? Oh, woo. I'm hearing the sizzling of my Fitzy water. I was like, what I hear? But that being said, he said that by January 21st, that there were gonna be some more diabolical fucking chemicals out here to fuck with us. So I do think that when Trump is sworn in, there will be martial law. And the reason I say that is not only because of that shit, but because of our border czar, Homan, who said he about to go ham on their ass. So we're gonna have to have martial law because of Homan trying to get these illegals out of the country. That's my take on the chaos. I think there's gonna be some chaos, and so Trump is gonna be the president that has to call martial law. I truly believe that. Now, I don't know how it's going to pan out, but I do believe it got something to do with these illegals and some other shit. What you think, Tar?
From my research, we've been in martial law since Lincoln, you guys. That's why you need a license and all that crap. But if you're talking about overtly, yeah. I think we're already in martial law. You know why I say that? I say that because the military is doing operations. So yeah, you're in martial law. So just because you go to work, you go to school, you go shopping, doesn't mean that you're not in martial law. You just not.
Okay, stop for 1 minute, Tar. Do it from the perspective that we don't know that nobody's in martial law. So when it's blatant, when you see the freaking military on the streets and all that shit, do it from that perspective, because we know how you be having your perspective.
Okay,
so the way that he asking the question is, do it from not this martial law, do it from blatant martial law.
Okay, in that case, what you said would be correct. I'm waiting for the overt where you will see the soldiers on the street. So
that's what he's asking. So I'm just saying, do you think that that's something Trump is going to bring in?
Yeah, I've heard that for a while now. They're going to do an EBS emergency broadcast system, supposedly. And that's when you'll know that well, actually, if you think about it, you guys, that directive, right, where the military can be tied in with the local agencies and stuff, that's a prelude to martial law. If you want to get technical with it, they're telling you, hey, we're gonna have soldiers out here that's gonna be able to take cats out if they need to. So there's your prelude to martial law. So I would say during the inauguration, or a little bit after, you'll probably see it overtly as martial law.
So Chaos said different stages of martial law, I guess.
Right, because somebody said it in the chat. I think it was TN or somebody else. Trump, there's the National Guard is now deputized, and New York police officers are now marshals, you guys, which means they got free reign to go wherever they need to go to get who they need to get.
And they've been doing that for years. They've been prepping them with they gave them all the materials, all the armor, all the
you guys.
Look, what police department needs all them armor trucks and all the armor gear?
Right.
They've been prepping them for years.
Yeah, they've been militarized. However, what I'm getting at, Steph, is a U.S. A marshal. A marshal is just like a sheriff. They got a lot of power, so they can.
Let me interrupt you 1 second. This is what y'all don't understand: is how the sheriffs and the marshals have more power than a lot of motherfucking politicians.
Yes.
But they're supposed to use it for the people.
For the people, yep.
They're supposed to, if you think that your government is going against you, the freaking sheriffs and the fucking marshals and shit is supposed to be on your side, and they're supposed to help you galvanize together and go against the government.
Yep.
See, that's what people don't understand and overstand. The sheriffs and the marshals, just like in damn Gunsmoke and shit, they supposed to be coming to you for your aid. Now go ahead, Tar.
Remember in Django, the first kill he got, he says, remember, get the sheriff, not the marshal. Get the sheriff, not the marshal. So when he killed the dude, he said, now you can get the marshal or the sheriff, whichever one. When you guys go to court, watch the bailiff. When you watch these court shows, watch where the bailiff moves. The bailiff will tell you who's winning the case. What the bailiff will do, he'll stand on, if you're kicking ass, he'll stand on your side. He'll stand there like this and just listen to you. And then if that person has a counterclaim or whatever, and they start kicking your ass, he'll move to their side and he'll do like this. He'll do something like this, and he'll just stand there, or he'll stand there like this. They're telling you which side is winning. So when you start losing, you see him move, you be like, "Oh shit! You better start getting your stuff straight."
Run, nigga, run! run, nigga, run!
Yeah. But back to chaos. For all you guys, it's been said for a long time. Make sure you have extra food, extra supplies, because I don't think it's gonna get to that point. I hope not. But if they do get to that point, I mean, as far as you need all the supplies, but look, it's good to have on hand.
We already have been stocked up with some supplies, but if not, then you better go do it. We had this conversation, like maybe 5 weeks ago. Listen, no matter what, nothing is too little and nothing is too much.
No.
Whatever you can afford to get it. That means if you need to get water, stock up your water, stock up your. You know they're gonna fight for the toilet paper. You better get.
Don't get toilet paper, you guys. Get wet wipes. Don't get toilet paper.
That's the point too. Because listen, you're not gonna be able to have water, you know what I mean, to flush the toilets and shit unless you go. Now I live across from Ohio River. So if I need some water, I'm gonna pull up some jugs and flush a toilet. You see what I mean? So you have to make do with what you got.
Yeah,
so
but
because I can look out my window and see the Ohio River, I can take big jugs of water and go and get them, pack them in the car, and flush some shit. But that being said, y'all don't get caught slipping out this motherfucker. Don't do it. Do not be out here with at least a month's worth of water supply, a month's worth of supplies. And hopefully, and especially if you got children, you got some children, you better have 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 months supplies of something.
Yeah.
But don't get, I mean, we don't know what can happen. Maybe nothing will, but we don't know. It's better to be prepared than to be scared.
Yeah. And I've been hearing this for a while, you guys. I've been hearing it for a while. And I'm not talking about preppers or anything like that. I'm talking.
I'm a prepper.
I'm talking about people that, you know, that are on the back channels.
I'm a prepper.
Yeah. I mean, just besides preppers, you know, people, just regular people, like, hey, if I were you, you might want to get some extra food, or I say get wet wipes because you can wipe your ass. If you ain't got no water, that wet wipe you can take.
Body too.
Yeah. So, so that part, I think it's coming. I'm kind of waiting for the trigger. So I don't know if January 20th will be the trigger. Because
I'm thinking that because they keep mentioning that for shit, that it might be.
Yeah, because that's the next, I would say the next thing to be concerned about. Not concerned as in scared, but as in like what are they going to try to do between that time and at that time? So is it going to be this side doing something or that side doing something? And we're caught in the middle, you guys.
And you know something, they always said that when they were going to do something, my great master teacher, Bobby Hemmett and Phil Valentine said, when they want to do something, they're going to do it in the winter time. They're going to do it when they can turn off the power and shit and your ass being freezing and shit.
Yeah, get you some.
They're going to do it. So therefore, not only just have water and shit, you better have some batteries and some I don't know about the solar power anymore, because I remember a time when our electricity, somebody hit the fucking pole and it knocked our electricity out for like 2 days. And I have the the solar power crank radios. And I have the solar power walkie-talkies and solar power stuff. But during that time that they knocked it out, there was no sun. They had sprayed the sun out, so it wouldn't charge. The lights wouldn't charge, and none of that shit would charge. So I'm telling y'all, I stocked up on all kinds of batteries and rechargeable batteries, not just the batteries that you just go get and then they just drain. And then you need some rechargeable batteries.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, and I mean, if you live in a cool neighborhood or whatever, make sure you're kind of close knit with your neighbors. Like my neighbors, we are very close knit. You know, we see one car come through this joint that we don't know. We'll be in a conversation and stop mid sentence and just look and see whose car that is or who they coming to do. You know, that's how we look after each other.
Now,
so,
we used to be like that with them, but I can't stand them. We the Hatfields and McCoys of this thing. If something happened and I saw them knock on my door, I would shoot them. Allegedly.
Yeah, Ted John, you got a good point. Infighting between the sheriff. See, what's supposed to happen is, with the Chevron difference being overturned, a lot of police agencies are going to have to learn the constitutional law, so they can't be just out here pirating off of people and shit. You know, just because you got a old ass sticker on your license plate that says 2022 and you're supposed to have 24, 25 on it. That's not an emergency. What you getting a ticket for that? That has nothing. It's nothing significant why you need to give them money. So it's going to be a whole new system for these judges, for these agency people, as far as law enforcement. These sheriffs are going to have to start manning up or womaning up to where they're in control, and start handing these police officers and they're not officers, you guys. An officer is somebody that holds an office. They're elected. Okay, the people elect them. Your sheriff is an officer. A fucking cop is not. He's a citizen on patrol. That's what a cop is. Remember the police academy? Citizens on patrol.
That's right. They was retarded. Okay.
So, yeah, with that. But yeah, I think.
Go ahead, Tar, because I'm finna cut us out because I'm gonna go to bed.
Just be ready, you guys, because some shit's about to. I'm not saying it's bad, because I don't do that negative shit. Something's coming. Okay, now I'm not saying it's bad. Just watch who's doing what.
Right.
Right. Then react accordingly. Don't be the one going out there like fucking Tackleberry thinking you're gonna take some cats out. And you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Let these people do their job, because they're not coming for you. They're not gonna be coming for you. Let these people do their job, and if we're locked down, just it'll be short. Let them do their job so you don't get in the way. Right? And I say that because there's a parking lot on fire at the outlet mall near my house. So I know what I've been hearing.
Fire is it all?
Yes. Yes. The firefighters aren't going to touch it.
Well, y'all do remember, like last month in Ohio, the Big Mac Bridge caught on fire, and they still haven't told. And that's like 2 minutes away from me, and they have not still told us how the fire started.
Right.
But they telling us it's gonna take them 6 months to fix it.
Right.
Which is what they always doing on my street.
Right.
On this street, it's always something they fixing. They're paving. They will pave the motherfucking street, make it look beautiful, and then 6 months later they'll tear it back up, block it off. This has been happening for 20 years, y'all, since I've been here. There's never a whole year that they are not fucking with the street. Okay. So now they the Big Macs and Donut. I don't know if y'all listen to Donut, but Donut has said they was gonna do something with a bridge this year, but he thought that it was gonna be in San Francisco. But he kept bringing up McDonald's stuff. And then all of a sudden, when I woke up and Mr. Buckery was like, "You see what they did? They done blew it." I said, "What?" I said, "What bridge is that?" He said, "A Big Mac bridge." I was like, "Oh shit." Donut was right. They did blow up a bridge. It just wasn't a bridge, he said, but it did connect to what he said about the fucking purple motherfucking eater. What is that?
Grimace.
And the Big Macs and the fucking McDonald's. Yeah, Grimace. That's a lot. That color purple is all around, even though we know it is the crown chakra. It is all around right now. So y'all better get ready, because 2025, I hope it's Nasara Jasara, where at least people can get some financial relief, and they can, you know what I mean? Because I heard they were supposed to wipe your debts away and all that bullshit and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know. But I hope that is true. I really do.
Yeah, and I, like I said to this about this to my friend. So Trump put a lot of stuff out in the ethers. And what I mean by that, he said, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. So once you put it out there and you don't do it, you're going to get your ass handed to you. So he should be doing what he said he's going to be doing.
I hope so. I promise.
And, I think these lights over Jersey and all that, I think, they watching very carefully.
That's what I'm going to bring back to y'all on Monday. I'm going to bring y'all my little sci-fi shit. Because I'm going to do a whole video, a real video on the... what's Legathon? We not staying for 6 years tonight, okay?
Yes, I see Steph.
He said burglar running the government.
Steph is over there hurting. I see you hurting.
I am. I'm like this. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm going to sleep. Look, hey Tar, you see this thing he bought me? The cover that we got on our bed is, remember those shaggy rugs we used to have when we was with all the little shag?
Yeah.
That's what I have on my bed. I have so when I get under that, it's like I be kicking that bitch off sometimes, like, get it off. But I'm finna go get in my bed and chill, because I got to get up in the morning. Well, it is the morning. Up in the morning, and the DJ's playing them songs. I'm not playing them songs tonight. Y'all tried it. But listen, I got to get up, and y'all can't see, but he got a whole ceiling that he needs to put up. Tiles. And then I got to start. He bought me he stole my X-Acto knife, right? This is my X-Acto knife. He stole it. Then he bought me a new one so that I can do my wallpaper and shit. So pretty soon y'all gonna start seeing my decorum skills in here. Okay, y'all. Let me see. Tenjan say, yeah. Tenjan, you gotta come join us back on the panel. Girl. But I don't see nobody else. I think I got everybody else. Dark Kitty, you say looking to getting ham license. Oh, you know what, Dark Kitty? Darth, is you still here, girl? Listen, I actually got, which I need the ham stove, but I actually got 10 sets of different walkie-talkies. So, Tara, you know how to work walkie-talkies?
Oh, yeah.
I can't hear you. And now, see, remember I said they stopped messing with me, but they start messing with my speaker again. Can I hear you say something, Tara?
Yeah, I know about walkie-talkies.
Okay, I got I'm gonna show you the different ones that I got. Okay, and but the ham, I need the ham radios. So what's the difference between the ham radios and the walkie-talkies?
A ham radio?
Tara, I can't hear you. I don't know why.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
A ham radio? I've never heard of a ham radio, but
you ain't never heard of ham radios? Everybody heard of ham radios.
We might have called it something different in the military.
Oh, okay. Is it GMRS radio?
We go by the frequency. We go by ultra high, which is UHF, and we go by VHF, which is very high.
Well,
right?
Chaos said the frequency is the difference.
Yeah. So you have very high frequency and then ultra high frequency. So your ultra high, it bounces off of walls and stuff like that. So ultra is like everywhere. Very is you got to be close. So you got to be like in the next room. Ultra, you could be like down the street and you can still hear the person at a certain distance. So we say hand. I've heard it hand radios. I have, unless I misheard ham.
They call it ham radios.
Yeah, I've always heard it as hand radios. So we say hand because we got one with like a phone, and then we got the ones that's portable where you can just carry around. And then we got we call embedders and stuff like. Well, that's military talk. That's something. But yeah, wherever you get your radios from, just I don't think it's gonna get to that point, but just
I do. I think that if we have a solar flare, if we have an EMP or whatever they call EMPDs, whatever the fuck they call them,
we not
the communication will be not.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have. It's not gonna be that serious on that level. I don't think so. I think I'm saying it because
I beg the difference.
I say that because most of the cleanup is already been cleaned up, and again, that shit down the street for me must have been a tunnel that they needed to take out because that whole parking lot.
So what happened when I told you about the lady that was walking on the sidewalk and her ass, one pane just blew up on her ass and hit her in the head? That video while you talking. You over here acting like these shits is not happening. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. They're taking these tunnels out, and damn, I don't know if I want to say it. I'm gonna say this. I told you I worked at a farm before, right? Right. So they're not too far from that place that's on fire. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering what else they found. And I've been seeing Navy cut boats coming up and down the highway too. I mean, being transported. So that tells me something's going on around here. And I'm surprised it took this long. If they haven't been doing it already, it took this long for them to, especially around here. Ain't no telling what else is around here. So
oh, that was it. God daggone it. I just messed it up.
For you guys in the back in the chat, if you don't know what I'm talking about tunnel cleanups. These people are cleaning up the tunnels. And you can look at old videos of DC, like after the inauguration or something like that. There were sewer systems on fire in DC. So that tells me they were cleaning up those tunnel systems down there. So they must have found one close to my house because a whole parking lot and they just let it burn. You know what I'm saying? And just like that so-called blast in Lebanon and Beirut by the water, they found tunnels from that too. So it's a thing going on, you guys.
Okay, check this out. I want y'all to see this. So, listen, y'all. I want y'all to see this real quick. I was telling Tara about this lady, and she was just walking on a sidewalk and almost got jacked. Well, she did get jacked up, but we gonna figure this out. Hold on. Chaos, I have to get with you on these walkie-talkies so that you can, in these ham radios, because I got quite a few. And I don't know about them. I tried using one time, and I kept hearing other people's just talking and running their goddamn mouth. So I didn't know how to turn it off of the never channel. Now I turned it on another channel, and then I gave one to Mr. Buckley so he can go out to work so I could see if I could talk to him, and he wasn't registering it, but it said it goes to that time. So anyway, here we go. Look. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all, because I'm going to bed in a second. Now, hold on, Tara. This is what I was telling you about yesterday. Oh, what is you doing? It's clocking, y'all. I don't know why it's clocking. Wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta stop sharing it until I get it right. Oh, there it is. There it is again. Okay, let's do it right here. Here we go. Let me share it again. Hold on. Share. Did y'all see that? Let me play it again.
Yeah, play that again.
I'm gonna play it again. Watch. Can you see it, Tar? Watch this.
Ooh, shit.
Wait a minute. I wish I could see it. Look. And then it came down and hit her in the head. The cement. Let me see if I can blow it up.
Wait.
I'll blow it up for y'all. Let me blow it up. Let's see.
Look at the lady to the right. Look at this lady in between the wall and the thing right there.
That ain't a lady, that's a man. Look.
It looked like they knew it was coming. See that lady right there?
I don't see nobody know it coming. Look.
See, okay, look where the
everybody seemed like they. I'm watching. Look.
Steph.
Now, see, nobody knew nothing.
No. Look at the what they call it, the door. See that orange door right there?
What orange door?
Look at the orange door, the drop down door.
That one.
Right? And you see that lady right there? See that? She detonated something. So there's two explosions.
Let me see.
There's two explosions.
I want to. Let me watch her. Look. Why is she behind there, number one?
That's what I'm saying. She detonated it. Because look how she's looking, and then she moved away when it exploded.
Look. Okay, Inspector Tar.
See?
So Tar. But why she do it? Did she do it just to her? Because I found it very, very weird. Let me get back out of here. So I found it very weird. Let me stop sharing. I found it very weird that the only part of the sidewalk that blew, remember I told you, it was just boom right there. That part of the sidewalk blew, and then the cement blew up and came down and hit her in the head.
So she did. The reason why I caught it is because when we were in Iraq and Afghanistan, we would see people off of the road, and then we would see them run. So you like, oh shit. And then, they make a phone call, and then they're calling the bomb. They're sending a signal to the bomb, and then it'll detonate. So when I saw her moving, and then I seen her look, and then she turned her back, and then you see the explosion, that tells me she knew it was coming.
So I ain't peeped that later, but let me address Paul.
And there was a soldier right there.
Let me address Paul. Paul, what the fuck you mean we don't need no damn ham radios? What the fuck is you talking about? Maybe you don't need no damn ham radios, but somebody might need them. But clarify and let me know what the hell you talking about. Okay? The hell you talking about? You don't need no damn. You don't need no damn ham. Don't tell me that we need. You might not need none. Now I'm trying to stop cussing, but you're over here trying me now because the way I'm read this message, Tar, and make sure I'm not jumping into some conclusion.
No, I just think he's
fucking with me. Read it because I think he's a fucking with me. Like, you don't need no damn ham radio. That's how I'm reading. Now, you might read it like, well, you don't need no damn ham radio. I'm reading it like you don't need no damn. Don't fuck with me. So, Tar, what you think it say?
I would probably say you're correct.
You think he's saying you don't need no
I
damn
radio? I don't think it's that.
I think that's what he's saying, Tar.
I don't think it's as aggressive, but
well, I'm gonna tell you, maybe you don't need no damn ham radio. I might need a motherfucking damn ham radio. Shut the fuck up and go sat down. Okay? Tried it. Don't be the subject of you tried it, Paul Lance. I never seen you around here, so welcome. But you can get the fuck out too at the same time if you over here fucking around. Don't be over here fucking with me. You tried it. And I'm sleepy too. You tried it. Okay?
It's all love, Paul. It's all love.
That's to fucking be new around here to even say some shit like that.
It's all love, Paul.
And it ain't love. It's gonna be some tough love over this bitch if you come in here talking shit. Now say something else smart, Paul Lance. Say some slick shit. Go ahead. I dare you. Say some slick shit in response to what I said. And keep in mind, this is surviving the fuckery. And the only one that's over here that's gonna cuss your monkey ass out is Steph. I will cuss you the fuck off. Now don't play with me. Now Lagartha say no, go make me a ham. Now go make me. Who the fuck you talking to, Lagartha? You try. Look, when I get sleepy, I get testy. So you trying, man. You don't try the nerves. Now you gonna make you a ham sandwich, Lagartha.
He wasn't talking to you. He was backing you up.
Go take your ass and get yourself busy and go make your ass a ham sandwich. I don't eat the pork around this bitch, okay? You the only one eating pork around this motherfucker. Now go make you a ham sandwich and don't bring that bitch back over here because we don't want to smell it. And get out of here.
Yeah, look.
Now here, try me.
No, Logan got your back. He got your back.
He ain't got my back. Thompson, now go make me a ham sandwich.
He was talking to Paul Lance.
Oh, okay, Lagartha. I might see. I got Tar over here to keep me straight. Now, Lagartha, if you meant like tell that motherfucker Lance to now get your monkey ass over there and make me a ham sandwich. Don't come back, Lance, until you made a ham sandwich for Lagartha. Keep your monkey ass somewhere. Don't play with us. We don't play over here. We do not. We laugh and we joke, but we do not play. Do not come over here playing. I got you, Lagartha. I know, baby. I'm sorry. Tar had to get me straight. Lagartha, you been here long enough to know that I need to be set straight sometime. I be crooked. Okay? Now, you know I love you and I appreciate you backing me up, Lagartha. I really do. Okay? I love you. I love Tar for getting me right. That's right.
I got y'all's back.
Max Payton, what's up, boo-boo? Dark Kitty, what you mean bottom right?
The lady, she was talking about the lady I was talking about.
What you was talking about? I didn't hear you.
The lady in the video.
Oh. Dark Kitty say Hurricane Ida knocked out communication tower. Who is Hurricane Ida?
I think that was.
Tell me they didn't have another fucking hurricane before Milton and motherfucking damn Helene. Is Ida after this?
Ida should have been after Helene.
See, look at you. Hey, y'all. Dark Kitty say, damn. Listen. Me and Tar going to bed. Y'all do the same, okay? I love y'all. We're going to talk to y'all one of these days. Okay? It's just one of them days. We got to go to bed. I love y'all. Tejan say, you know, they're trying to stop Trump from doing shit. He knows it. And the few bitches, I feel like they're on the... Tejan, we don't give a fuck about Whoopi the golden retriever. And I'm going to name the rest of them doggish bitches. Because they bitches. We're going to name all the rest of them bitches by the name of dogs. And I hope I'm not offending dog owners when I name them. But the first one we got is the golden retriever. And that is Whoopi golden retriever. Bitch, sat down and shut up. We come back to the rest of them later. How about that?
Let's see what they do when
I love you. I know you had my back, boo-boo. Tarek told me you had my back. I love you. I love you, Lagartha. Yes, I do. Lagartha. He said, thanks, Jennifer. You take care too, baby. You know I love you. Especially since Tar set me straight on what you really meant, okay? We love you, Lagathon. We ain't doing no 6 hours tonight, though. That's right, Tejan. So we going to sleep now, y'all. Wish I could play y'all some music, but it's too early in the morning, and I gotta go to bed, and so does Tar. So we will see you guys when we see you guys. Okay? Hopefully it'll be Madness Monday. Oh, thank you, Lagathon, and forgive me for my quick wit. Okay, you know, I be jumping to fucking conclusions. And that's why I got Tar over here. And Tar need to put his daggone channel up so y'all can get him. I don't know why you don't do it. Every time you come on here, I need you to put it in the chat.
I ain't got nothing new,
have
y'all.
no permissions to do it. Just do it.
I ain't got nothing new.
It doesn't matter, but you can get you some subscribers till you get you something. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh God, I got something here. It hurts. That's exactly what I'm doing over at my other channels. Whenever you would just put it in here real quick before we get on out of here. Oh, I don't know what in the hell got in my ear, but it hurts. Oh God, at the top. But anyway, put your stuff in there right now, Tar. Oh, you did it. So y'all look. Yeah, Tar just put his page in there. His YouTube channel. So y'all go over there and y'all subscribe. Cause when I get missing again, Tar might be around and Tar will be over there doing his shit. How about that?
Y'all think I need to go live on my channel?
Huh?
I was asking them if they think I should go live on my channel.
You gotta ask them, take your ass live. What is you talking about?
I don't want to go live for nothing. I want to make sure I got some people there.
Listen, Tar, it may not even be the people that you got subscribed.
That's true.
That's what happened to me. Because when I didn't know none of these people. I just went live on New Year's Eve and people just start popping in. So you just go live and see what happens. That's all you do. That stop me. I keep trying to tell Mr. Parker why he keep playing these games. I'm gonna wait until I do. No. What you're gonna do is just start doing it and the people will come. You go and just do it. Even if it's 2 people, you just do it until it's 4, then it's 6, then it's 8. You just keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm
telling you from experience is what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Right.
Okay? So I'm trying to encourage you, just go ahead and get your ass on there and just do it. Don't worry about who's there. It ain't just you talking to you, I bet you that. I guarantee you when they subscribe to you, they probably put your notifications on. So you're gonna have some people that come on there that wants to listen. So that's what you do. I didn't bring you on here for nothing. Just cut it out. Cut it out! Even though they done took 78 people off my channel, you guys. 78 people in 28 days. Ask me, do I care? Nope. You better quit playing with me. That's what you better do. Better quit playing with my spirit guys because they got something working. They're going to get you. See, Lagatha said he just subbed to your channel. You see what I mean? You never know. Thank you, Lagatha. Tejan said, I subscribe. See that? You be trying it, Tar. Quit it. Cut it out.
I'll tell y'all what. I might. Are you going live on Monday?
Yeah, but I don't know what. I be late. So you go do what you do, bro. You know what I mean? You go and you do you. You make a schedule with time you're going to go live and you do it. We are not in competition.
No. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm just saying you go when you feel like you want to go, you go live.
No, I just want to. Well, I want to gather some material.
Well, you do that. Just do it and just start getting on. The only way that you're going to get a lot of people to start coming is when you just keep consistently coming on.
Right.
Okay, so just do that. Understand?
Gotcha.
I got some other shit I'm working on, so I don't even know. Cause I'm starting on my channel. You tried it, and I'm still working on poetry and motion because it's almost at that 1,000, and I want to get that one to be monetized because Remedy is poetry is not just music and poetry. It's everything set to music and poetry. Pretty much how I do my videos. So that's what I'm working on. And you tried it. And Good News Daily, which is gonna start coming out in the morning with good news, so y'all don't have to listen to the fucked up news. How about that? So I'll be coming on that in the morning. That'll be like from 6 a.m. on up. But it's gonna be pre-recorded first. It's not gonna be me like coming live. But that being said, Tar, we going to bed now.
Yes.
We stayed up till 6 in the morning last night. I can't understand how you still up on me, but I got up at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the evening. But I don't know why you still up. For real, for real. It's 4:04. All right, I didn't already see my 444 today. So now, you guys, love y'all. Tanjan, all of y'all should. Maybe Tara move over to his channel and he'll still be live. See, you might be able to just go live right now, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because they're coming for you. What you gonna do?
I might come on tomorrow.
No, not right now. You could just pop on live and take the party over there to you.
Shit, y'all gonna see me sleep on this damn party.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go to sleep, y'all. I was in my other PJs, so now he didn't get the big ones though, Tar. He got them. Oh, I like the big giant ones. They still look big, but they're not big enough. He was like, they're just right. I'm like, I like them big. Tried it. Tried to get an extra large one. I like 5 extra large. You try it. So now I gotta sit here and try to sleep in it. Well, I'm gonna sleep. I slept in mine last night, even though I don't. All right, y'all. We're gonna see y'all on Monday. We're gonna see y'all on Monday, Madness. And I got a video coming out tomorrow, and it's torturing Trump. Okay, it's called Torturing Trump. How about that? Y'all know they tortured that mother, right? So y'all look out. W Daisy Girl says she subscribed as well.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, W Daisy Girl.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all going over there. See?
Yeah.
Next Payton, I don't know who you is, but thank you. So see, they all over there now. Everybody that's here is over there. If I was you, I'd try to stay up about an hour or two and do a little live show and shit. Go to sleep at 6 like you did before. You know what I mean? But me, myself, and y'all, I love y'all. I wish I could play y'all some music because y'all know I love to play y'all some music going out the door. But I can't do it tonight. I gotta go to sleep. I really got to go to bed. Okay? Tanjan, where's your regular channel at? Because I'm tired of seeing that one name. I don't know what the freak that name is. I guess I can play y'all one little jazz song. Let me see what I'm gonna play y'all. I'm gonna play y'all one little jazz song before I get the hell on out of here. Did I download it? Let me see. Hold on. I'll play y'all one of my jazz tunes just so y'all can settle it. You know, I hate to leave without playing y'all some jazz music. Y'all be trying to try me too. So let me see. I was going to play y'all some Christmas. Look, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I like Christmas hip-hop music. Okay? I really like Christmas hip-hop music. So let me see if I can play y'all this. Chat GPT, get out of here. Let me see. Damn, I don't want to get rid of it. Let me see. Y'all can't even see me. I'm on another screen. I'll play y'all that some other time. But I'm gonna play y'all this. Let's see. So and present. I'm gonna play y'all some of Mr. Fuckery's jazz tunes. So y'all can say goodbye, and that's how we gonna roll. Oh crap. Oh, that's a picture. What the hell?
All right, you guys. I'm gonna try to come on later on tonight.
See, yeah, Sunday night. No, nobody be coming on. I gotta play this, and I don't know why it's not coming up. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play y'all a piece of Mr. Fuckery's. Got some Christmas shit coming on, but I'm gonna play y'all this video. Get over there. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. See, I've been working on my raised frequency stuff too, Tar. So I got a whole bunch of raised frequency yoga stuff and music. That's why it's taking me so long to pull this crap out. But I know I had downloaded that music, but I really don't want to. Stop. I tried it. I don't know why you tried me. Tar, you can be talking now, you know.
Yeah, I just came out the bathroom.
Oh, I didn't know. Is that the squeakiness that I heard?
Yeah, probably.
Hold on, y'all. I'm going to go out with a little banger.
So what y'all think, y'all? That was me dropping my pants, Darth Kitty.
What is you doing, baby? I hear you in there moving around. Oh, you got to pee? Okay. Yep, I'm about to be off. Jesus Christ, right?
Hey, I gotta grease the pistol.
Mr. Fuckery talking about some Jesus Christ. I don't know what I do with that music.
Yeah, I need to go sleep. I got a date.
Uh-oh.
With myself.
Tar got a date.
Yeah, with myself.
Charge your bullshit. Okay, we're not playing them games. Okay?
I'm gonna make love to myself, y'all.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't. He gonna save his chastity. I can't even find this damn stuff, and I'm not gonna put it on the regular stuff.
Yeah.
So y'all
bring out the pistol.
So we gonna get out of here because Tar over here acting a fool.
Oh shit.
Okay, y'all better tell Tar to go sit down. Okay, tell him to sit down.
See, what I do is I have a little time to myself. That way I can have a really good night's sleep, y'all. It's not as good as the real thing, but fuck it,
Now you know a lot of them women gonna be turned off.
I did it again.
You know they're gonna be turned off with you acting crazy, right?
Huh? Well.
Right.
What'd you say?
You know they're gonna be turned off with you acting crazy around these right?
Who is Charlene?
Now see, look, who said so? W Daisy girl laughed. They laughing at you. That look, Go to sleep. That's what I'm talking about, Tanjan. Take your ass to sleep. I'm gonna
I
make him
am.
go to sleep because he be over here talking crazy.
I
Okay.
got some oil waiting on me.
He over here talking about I'm gonna make love to myself, so I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. I got a date.
My hands are smooth, y'all.
See? Now, Tanjan, tell him to go to
Welcome
bed.
to Jazz Central Station,
Yeah,
where
wait.
we relax and chill listening to our favorite jazz tunes while exploring the incredible jazz musicians who made this possible. So grab a drink, get comfy, and enjoy this video featuring the great jazz legends of the
One
1970s and
song, y'all.
80s. Peace.
This is the put down to sleep. Friday Lord, Friday Johnny. Hey. y'all. And John, that was one of my favorite summer songs too. So if y'all want to hear the rest of these songs, y'all can go over to the Remedy is Poetry. Stand up for the Remedy is Poetry. I say, night, night, everybody. I miss that fucking John. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of the weekend. And Tar, cut it out. Because you got Tan Sean talking about Charlene is the booty call. Tar, go to sleep. And Dark Kitty talking about shit. Tar's going to be smooth talking us women on his channel. I don't know how talking about he making love to himself is smooth talking. You got some shit fucked up. But it's okay, Dark Kitty. It's really okay. Okay. To each his own and her own. I love you, Dark Kitty. I do. But anyway, y'all, if y'all want to hear the rest of Mr. Fuckery's jazz, he got a lot of jazz over on the Remedy is Poetry channel. And I don't even think you went over there and signed up, Tar. I'm going to go look.
I think I did.
The Remedy is Poetry's. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Everybody else been over there to sign up. I don't think I saw you over there, sir.
I might not have commented, but I've been over there.
Okay, the Remedy is Poetry, everybody. It's THEREMED. Matter of fact, maybe I'll just put it up here. Because we're almost over to getting our freaking quota. And that's where the rest of our stuff is going to be. It's over there. So let me get y'all this thing. I don't even know. Ooh, that was over here. Y'all don't want that. So, anywho, because I don't know why my peoples don't be knowing these things. How to get over here. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Settings. And let me go in here. Missions, channel. No. I tell y'all what, I'll put it in the community section. I'm not doing it right now. I don't feel like it because I'm sleepy. But I'll put it in the community section. And y'all go over there because there's more stuff over there every day. And I also have to get back over to my coffee because I got people over at coffee I needed to. But anyway, Tar.
Yes.
If you come on live tomorrow, I might pop over there. So just let me know that you're going on live, okay?
All right.
I don't know why I'm not hearing you now. First they stopped fucking with me, and then they
Can you hear me?
muting my shit again. Yeah. So
Can you hear me?
yeah, if you go live tomorrow, I'll probably pop over there for you
All right.
So, but you got to get your feet wet, so you better get on over there and just start doing it. That's all I tell you. Just do it. Okay. Once you start doing it and you do it consistently, then you will start. That's when your audience will start growing. Okie dokie.
Gotcha.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a nice rest of the weekend. And I'll see y'all on Monday Madness. Hopefully. Okay. That's our. Bye, Tension. Bye, Chaos. Bye. Who else still here? Dark Kitty. Bye. You better get your priorities straight, bro. Okay, Paul Lance. I don't know what the hell you was talking about in here, but good. Legathon, goodbye. And I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.